It is now time for Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. Guaranteed to make you laugh.
Yep.
Guaranteed to put you on the ground.
On the ground.
But you may hear something that doesn't agree with you.
Who gives a fuck?
You may not like what you hear.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, you
Shout out to Joe Rogan.
And that's all
You motherfucker, you.
Your ass laugh. Get ready. Here we go.
Lucky I don't know how to fight.
Lucky I can't kick your ass, because I would.
Yeah.
Kick your ass. You know how many times I thought that?
Yeah.
You lucky.
Anyway, it is now time for Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be
Speedy.
up in this,
Bitch.
bam, in your mouth. And else we got?
Sebastian, up in this.
Yeah.
Bitch.
There you go.
I didn't take your shit. I didn't
know
get
what?
the memo, but my name's
Start
my
making
name's
people do that. I like that.
I'm just sitting here.
You got to
I'm
quote the
Bang
whole
up in this
motherfucker.
not up in anything.
And else we got?
What up, y'all? It's A-Dot.
At the marble table, the one, the only, the honorable.
Shalom to the people.
My son works.
Have you watched Denzel's movie yet?
No.
Okay, cool.
Shout out to Joe Rogan.
Shout out to Officer Will for the mix this morning.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Will
pretty cool.
got his mix on. You want to get your mix on, we'll let you know. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I'm just now hearing about the Joe Rogan shit.
What happened?
Yeah.
Apparently he used the N-word on 70 different shows.
Yeah.
And
What's wrong with
they
that?
just picked it up.
What's wrong with
Apparently
that?
you can say the word nigga on Joe's show. Well, he can say it.
You didn't hear this episode? Listen, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I think I said this on air. I'm with the alphabet community on this one, okay?
The
If-
alphabet community.
Yeah, if you don't want somebody to say something, you can't use it. You can't go around just
So
using it.
okay, say it again.
Wait.
If you're trying to govern what I'm talking about,
Gotcha.
you at least got to demonstrate it.
So I can't use it.
At least you got to demonstrate what you're talking
No,
about.
no,
You can't be
I'm-
speeding down the street pulling me over for speeding. That don't make no sense.
No.
So if you're saying it's a bad word,
My thing is, I didn't know.
Let's
So
let it go.
apparently Spotify said, fuck y'all. 'Cause Spotify
20 million viewers on there. They're not
They
letting
said,
Joe Rogan
eat
go.
a dick up. We standing by Joe on this one.
Yeah.
So he used the word nigga on at
Yeah.
least 70.
A bunch of times.
So
Yeah,
did
but-
Justin Bieber. He said nigga.
But when they did
That
the
was hilarious
compilation
stuff.
of it, if you watch it, you're like, okay, nobody picked that up 7 years ago, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So now all of a sudden,
Now he lost a few people.
Yeah.
They lost a few sponsors.
I'm
and,
sure they
and,
Where
will.
he really fucked up is I don't know if you've seen these recordings where
Uh-uh.
he's basically equating like a group of black people to apes. Did you see that when he's like,
oh yeah, I saw that
See,
one.
'cause, like,
that's when
like,
black folks get mad.
Yeah.
That's when we get
that's not what he
mad.
said?
He said
He walked in the Planet of the Apes.
He said he walked into he was in a neighborhood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on,
He
there's no way to
looked-
explain
And he looked up and he felt like he was in the Planet of the
The
Apes.
Apes,
Now,
yes. Nah.
it sounds racist unless you understand what the Planet of the Apes was about. That's what the movie
Well,
was
that's a
about.
long way to go.
Yeah,
See, no.
When you got to explain shit
Yeah,
that
you
much,
got to
man.
explain
No,
that
no,
far.
but this
dude.
is the thing.
Please, yeah, please.
That's
This is the thing.
borderline.
I understand where everybody's coming from, but it sounds racist, right? But
'Cause
if
we
you-
don't like being called apes. We'll take
I-
a lot of shit.
If he would have said, I looked up and it just looked like apes, that's not what he said. He said, I felt like I was in the Planet of the Apes.
I was in the jungle, he said.
So if you understand, if you ever watch
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes, right, and if you understand why they
Yeah.
wrote the movie, when the movie was written, this is all them talking about Black Panther.
Well, we could talk about that being a little racist too, but yeah.
No, but that's why I think he referenced that movie. It's because that's literally what it was about.
Well, at the end of the day, Joe Rogan, even though I know you can fight,
Hey.
nigga, and-
We don't.
Real
know.
quick,
he ain't
what
never
about-
been in the UFC.
yeah,
fight.
well, he
The
ain't
next
been
part
in
of the
one, but
recording-
he didn't show this
Real
little.
quick, the next part of the recording, he says, somebody mentioned something about a black person and a white person combined. He goes, imagine that. A black man's body with a white person's mind. He said that shit. And like, I don't know how to explain that.
Or they say nigga.
Yeah.
No, he didn't need to.
Damn.
No, he didn't.
I want him to be fucked up.
I'm not saying cancel Joe Rogan. I'm just saying this is shit.
Well, here's the
What's
thing.
wrong with it,
So,
though?
so here's the weird shit. The
you're,
only reason
you're
I-
implying that a white person in general has a better mind and a black person in general just has a better
Yeah.
body.
Do we not know that white people think this?
oh yeah, that
what's
they
the
wish
problem? Like-
they wish.
The,
See
the
what?
problem is that they think that.
Well, here's the
He
thing
has
about
100
white
million
people.
viewers and he can
White
say that
people
shit.
wish they had every little bit of all of us. They want their food.
Yeah.
They want your
They wanna
charisma.
be able to dance like
yeah,
me.
it still be white.
But look,
Yeah.
okay, they say this this is why I don't have a problem with it. They say it every day on ESPN, right? White dude make a play, intelligent play.
No,
You
for
right,
sure.
you
Black
right.
dude make a play,
Athletic.
Athletic.
that's
yeah.
racist.
That's
But
athletic.
that's,
Yeah.
people still don't think Cooper
Yeah.
Cup's good. They're
That's
like,
racist. So that's what I'm saying.
And that
like,
boy Knight,
Hey,
Cooper
that boy
Cup,
good.
Yeah.
nice.
Play.
That's what I'm
How
saying. We
he's
can't-
still open.
But
Can't
we,
pick
but
apart
we know
Joe
he
Rogan.
know he gonna get hurt
Yeah.
at some point because he white. Anyway,
Yeah.
it is Roll Out Live with Speedy Friends. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? That's what I was about to get to. Nigga, I was adding something.
What up, man? It's Big J in Dallas, man.
Talk to
What
me,
up,
Jay.
Big
I don't want to. What up, y'all? How's everybody doing, man?
Bless,
What's up,
man.
brother?
What it do?
shout out to inbred Drake sitting there with the hat on.
Hey, I'll take that as a compliment.
He Argentinian, man.
He's
That's it, right?
Yeah.
You said that
He's
right. You said that
Argentinian.
right.
Hey, I
grew
just
up around
wanted to
Puerto Rico.
comment really quickly on the Joe Rogan thing. Look,
Talk to me.
I think we're talking about a distinction without a difference. The man said some things over the years, both within and without context, that looking with today's lens seems more than a little insensitive and possibly racist. First of all, I've listened to the guy for 10 years. He's said a lot of things over the years in comedic context that, without being examined more broadly, definitely demonstrates some insensitivity. It is what it is, and the man said with his own mouth, I said some things that were unfortunate. I made some mistakes. So if he can take ownership of it, I think we can just move on and accept he feels he made a mistake.
Yeah, I'm cool with
The biggest point isn't whether or not something he said 5, 10, 15 years ago was or wasn't racist. What really I find interesting is the fact this man, has anybody listened to his apology?
No, what'd he say?
What'd he say?
In 4.5 minutes, he gave the most transparent, clear, and succinct apology I've ever heard. It's completely understandable. He's comprehensible. He doesn't make any excuses. He doesn't pull any punches. He doesn't mansplain or hem and haw. He says, look, I was horrified, and I was horrified that my children will one day see or hear some of the things that I've said, and there's no excuse for it. So I'm not offering this as an excuse. I'm hoping that maybe this can be a teaching opportunity. As a man, I've said lots of things over the years in my conversations. Some of them taken out of context sound bad. And even me hearing them today, they sound bad. So it's been a lot of years since I've used those words, and of course I'm paraphrasing. But he said, what I said was unfortunate. There's no excuse for it. I've moved away a long time ago from using that sort of terminology, and I'm hopeful you can forgive me. Literally about 4.5 minutes, start to finish. He says what he needs to say and moves the fuck on. It's like, well, why doesn't everybody do that? I've heard so many people fumble around and make excuses for
you're
things.
right. Yeah.
Instead of just coming out and saying, look, I may or may not have been taken out of context, but either way, I'm taking ownership of my behavior. I apologize sincerely, and I'm hoping we can all learn something from this, and then just move on.
The only thing I can learn from that, Jay, is he racist. And I'm going to tell you why. Because based on what you said, when he apologized, he said he was embarrassed that his sons and his kids would see this one day. Not for what he said, not for who he offended, but the fact that you're going to be exposed. That's not an apology.
Well, one, I don't think you should apologize because you offend people. That's not the objective. Free speech gives us the opportunity to offend, and just because you offend doesn't mean you shouldn't say what you have to say. What I was impressed by was his taking ownership, acknowledging the mistake, offering a sincere apology, and then attempting to move forward. Now, that doesn't mean that he is perfect, and I don't expect any man to be. You know, like I've told before, the most racist person I ever knew was my own grandfather, and it was something he wasn't very proud of at the end of his life. So we can all make mistakes. I'll allow a man to what appears to be a sincere apology and take, as long as he takes ownership of it. And that's what I heard in his video apology.
Well, all I know, Spotify said, fuck everybody. They ain't letting it go.
You don't take advice from Spotify, my dude. You know,
No, I mean, they're going to stick by him, is what they're
and then
saying.
just decide for yourself. That's all I suggest.
Yeah, they were just saying they're going to stick by him no matter what nobody else said.
Well, but that's an economic.
Yeah,
I don't
that's for the
expect
money.
corporations to be moral because that's not what they're designed to do. They're just designed to make engines of income. So, at any rate, I'm
looking
enjoying
out,
the
man.
show. Listen
Good
off
call.
there. Thank you so much for your time. Speedy, it was good to see Will, man. You know, back in rotation and whatnot.
Yeah, it won't happen again. Thank you. Again, I just, my thing is, we know how they feel about us in general. And whether it happened 7 weeks ago, 7 years ago, he should have came out and apologized before it came out. Again, I didn't know it was 70 different shows that he actually used. That's a lot of shows.
It's a lot to feel comfortable just using that word. You know, most people will be like, the N-word.
It was
whatever,
7. He did it 4 times.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
But let me ask you a question. So this is what I don't understand. I don't understand, I'm just saying, colored people's position, right? The people on the opposite side of that. With this part, I can't wrap my head around. It's obvious that this is how the people feel.
All
this
the
is how
time.
they talk
Not
amongst each
sometimes.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
they do.
And
Yeah.
every couple
Yeah.
of years,
Comfortable.
it slips out.
Yeah.
Then they have to go on this big acknowledgement, and then everybody feels better, and we move on, which I think is the dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Right? An
kinda my
apology,
point, yeah.
right? If I do something to offend you, I have to repay that in some form. I can't just say sorry and just keep
Because
my
you
life
keep
moving,
doing
because I
it.
Also,
affected
sorry
you.
doesn't mean
Should be
you're
a
changing your
consequence
heart and
for it.
mind. It just means
Yeah.
that you're
That
like,
don't
oh,
mean nothing. That just means you got caught.
Yeah.
You don't want to take responsibility for what happened.
So you
So
say
I'ma
you
wiggle
give,
out of it.
or you'll let somebody give the apology. He wanted to say that he apologized, and right now, I love it when they go. He wants to just keep this between him and his family because they're trying to,
Yeah.
because they don't want to talk out loud.
They're like, Dad, you're racist. He's like, yeah, that's how we are.
Well, you got to remember
That's how we
too, the coach for the Raiders. That's why he gone.
golly,
He
man.
said
and this is the cold
he
part.
said a whole lot of shit about
That's
black
the
But
folks.
this-
Good Old Boys Club.
And this
Yeah.
is my point, though. That's
Yeah.
my point, Pops, because think about this. He was still working there when
Yeah.
the email came out.
Yeah,
They knew what he said.
Yeah.
They know who he is.
and didn't care
It's not a problem.
Yeah.
until it got
So
until
that
it got
shit's-
out.
So now, as a man, I have to look at that and say, I cannot just let them keep pacifying me and
Mhm.
saying, yeah, we're going to keep doing what we're doing.
We
And
apologize.
anytime we mess up, we're just going to pat you on the back and tell you sorry and move on.
Well, I know this
I'm
much.
good.
I said
I like Joe
when
Rogan,
they said
so keep
that
it
Joe
up.
Rogan is still have a show and everything, so I said, well, you must have said something about, because I didn't know what he said. I said, he must have said something about black folks. But you see what happened to Whoopi when she mentioned something about the Holocaust?
Nah,
They
she
took
gone.
her ass off TV,
Took her
bitch. You
ass off
go
TV.
take a break.
Yeah.
So it's totally different.
Suspended.
Wasn't the whole thing about, well, she said this, she really didn't mean it. No, they said, bitch, move when it comes to the Holocaust. But, we'll leave that alone. Before they fuck around and call me up. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't much here to take care of.
A little
Bullshit.
bit of a double
Yeah,
standard.
it's a major
Right.
double standard. I've just learned to live with it. We had a discussion here with a friend of mine whose daughter is being taught that she's black, and he has a problem with that, which is fine. I just feel like as parents, you get in there, you talk to your kids, you let them know who they are, what strong person they are, what lineage they come from, the people that came before them, how strong they were, and then they'll have enough room to figure it out. I truly believe this world at some point is going to turn. I have a hard time watching sports now, especially when I'm watching Alabama play, I think it was Baylor basketball game at Alabama. Mostly black kids on the basketball court, a couple white kids on the court. And you see all these white folks cheering for the black people to play basketball. But it's the same state that restricts
100%.
most people of color from voting.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand why the players or the coaches or somebody don't stand up just for the regardless. If you say the life is fair and this that, and the other, how come I can't vote? Why is it harder for me to vote than it is for you to vote?
Can I ask a question? How long?
Even though whether you believe in voting or
But
not.
how long are we gonna live in delusion?
That what?
It's 2022.
Mm-hmm.
At
And
some-
shit changed.
Listen, man.
They just killed another black
At
man
some
in
point,
Minneapolis.
You got to wrap your head around something. This is not your kingdom.
Mm.
This ain't your place. You are a captive. You are a prisoner of war. If you a prisoner of war, what good does it do complaining to the guard? My food ain't hot. Yeah, so what are you talking about, man? Listen, man. That's how I perceive it. So I don't get offended by Joe Rogan. You know what I'm saying? Because he can't lie to me.
You
Long as-
understand what it is, and yeah.
It's not a problem. Like he's not going out hanging black people. So
No,
I don't
yeah,
have
a
a
lot
problem.
of that those ideas and stuff doesn't necessarily have to come from hate. Like you know what I'm saying? That's just
So
the way
even
he
if
was-
you hate me though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You can hate if somebody said I hate black people. That's fine. You can still sit on
that's
this
your
couch.
problem. Yeah, that's your problem.
It's not, but it's not affecting me.
Yeah, that's that person, not you. That's that.
You can
person's
have a
problem.
just reason. You could be a little skinny white kid that got jumped by black kids in your ghetto neighborhood, and now you just like, man, forget all of them. That's possible.
That's how it usually works.
That's possible.
That's how it usually
and,
works.
and who am I to
Is
say
that how racism
And I can't say,
happens?
and I can't say you or
Or
I
the
had
black dude fucked your sister. So you love him now.
I was watching Theo Vaughn. Everybody know Theo Vaughn.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
a comic.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
watching his podcast, right? And
Funny dude.
he had an interesting perspective. He was talking about in high school how he would watch sports, and I never thought about this. He said when he would watch sports, he would always envision himself on the court, right? And of course, you're the white dude because he's white. And he said, as he's watching sports, the dude who looked like him is getting embarrassed the whole game. He getting dunked. He on every highlight. And I'm sitting there like, damn, that would naturally probably cause some kind of animosity, right? Just in a nature standpoint. And as a black person, I don't even conceive that. I don't even think about that part of sports. I'm just watching it for entertainment. I'm not watching it going, damn, why we suck so bad? Or why we can't run and jump? And So it was interesting to
Okay,
hear that perspective from somebody, watching something like that when I don't think anybody else thinks about it like that.
Well, I was watching,
is
like I said, I was
interesting.
watching the game, and they go, "Oh yeah, in 19, because it's Black History Month.
Yeah.
So in 19,
bad way
I
to
think it
start
was
it.
31, the first African American to play on I think it was North Carolina's team. It was this one black guy, and I'm like, God damn.
Imagine that. Yeah.
He was the only, you know what he had to go through to even get. He was the first black dude to play.
Dang.
That motherfucker had to be so good. It was ridiculous. It was like, oh, he gotta play. He's black. He's gotta play, man. Give a fuck. And they were saying, the Jim Crow laws, which in this country, that's how they stop everything. That's why they figured out that if you want to change shit, make it a law.
Yeah.
Because nobody can get mad at a law. You go, it's the law.
Yeah.
I'd love to help you
Yeah,
out
for
and let
sure.
you vote, but
Oh, we got these rules in
got the
place.
fucking rules.
Just so happen to fuck with y'all a little
the
more.
court, it wasn't me. I would never, man. It's not me. And that's what he stand behind. And I want to make sure, because over the weekend I also heard about the lady, I want to say in Alabama, one of those country-ass backwoods states. She is serving 6 years in prison, because she wanted to vote. She
Oh wow.
the crime was for her. She asked, can she vote? They said yes, because she had a felony. They was like, no, you can still vote. She goes and fills out the application, and she got 6 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she got 6 years.
wow.
Black lady. And nobody's coming to this lady's defense. At least I hope they will. But they had all these white dudes they showed that voted for, that used their grandmother's name
Yeah.
and voted. Got time served, community service, or no charges at all.
So why are we still voting?
And this
then if you-
black lady, for attempting, she never voted.
Yeah.
She just filled out the paperwork
Yeah.
to vote. And the judge gave her 6 years.
So
Wow.
what is as a black person? What does that tell me about their system? That means they don't want me to vote. So
And
you know what I'm gonna
it
do?
tells me, Nick,
Not
that
voting.
voting must work for
No.
us, because why would you do that if it does? And
That's the other
again,
way
if
to
you go
look
with
at
the
it.
theory,
Why
it don't
would they-
work.
If there is a voter suppression or why would they do that if it didn't happen?
When has it
if
ever
it doesn't
worked?
work.
When has it ever worked? in
I'm
our
with
favor?
you. I went a couple elections where I didn't
We
vote.
2022.
This last one got me back. You know what I'm saying? So it's tricky, because you do feel like you put all your passion into these things, and then like on the day to day you're living the same life, and
Yeah,
the
it-
same
you-
scenario.
I think too.
Yeah.
You're absolutely.
I was voting against a group of fellow Americans in this lab. It wasn't even about the dudes at the top. I was like, y'all need to calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
And if he leaves,
Yeah.
the orange guy,
Mm-hmm.
maybe y'all chill the fuck out and stop thinking it's okay to.
It's crazy.
No, it already started. But I think this is like a last kind of, like pushback. Like I'm with him that it's eventually we're gonna get to a better place. Now
I
that
hope
racism
we
is
do,
dead
man.
and all that.
And again, Nick,
Prejudice is real.
I get the people who say
Perspective is real.
they don't think voting is real, but if it wasn't,
Why
why
would
would
they
you sentence?
recount?
Yeah, why would you
When
sentence
has
this
it-
lady to 6 years
Yeah.
for attempting to vote? Or why would you
Yeah.
say,
Just 'cause
okay,
you could.
in this state, over all these
Yeah,
black people live,
basically.
we're gonna put one voting booth, which is all they're supposed to do is deter you from, because they think black folks go, I ain't standing in line. We ain't gonna stand in line.
That's the part of America I forget exists. Like I'm in LA, man. I walked right in, pressed a couple buttons, had
Man,
a sticker. I was
it was
gone.
crazy.
And then you look at the news, and there's like 4-hour lines, and I'm like, what the
Dude.
fuck?
Like, where are you guys at?
Just so you
Yeah,
motherfuckers
I be
understand,
thinking that too.
I went last year
Because I ain't doing
and
that.
I voted, and I got ready for, and I hadn't filled out no registration papers or nothing.
Easy.
You go there, and the lady go, here, fill it out now. I filled it out now. Boom, gave it back to her and voted.
Well, a lot of that has to do
Yeah.
with, whether it's,
It must be
who's
the
in charge
area.
of each state. Each
Yeah.
state has their own laws.
It's crazy, man.
I did mail in, so I just went to the mailbox.
Nah, this shit was
Oh, they don't want you to mail in.
I
At
know.
first, they was like, well, you
Now
should
they're
mail
trying to
in.
ban it,
But
yeah.
all them black folks mailed
Trying to
in.
stop it now.
I mean, I could
I was
just.
like, dang it.
Them black folks mailed in like a motherfucker. They said, oh, no, we ain't doing this shit, no.
Yeah, but I think there is a, I speak to my parents about. They're very passionate about.
They live here?
Politics. They do live here.
Oh, beautiful.
And voting and all that stuff. And I think the younger generation, like kind of he's speaking of, we kind of look around and we're just like, but it doesn't seem like, one, we're not voting in our own interest anyway. It's a popularity contest with them two. They're just fighting for their own power dynamics. The people at the bottom, we're kind of still getting fucked in some way at some point anyway.
Well, I voted when,
Yeah.
It's
when
easy to have that perspective and be like, for what? Like, for what? What does it really change?
I voted for Barack, and somebody said, "Why you vote for Barack?" I said, "Because he's black." Ain't no other question. And I said, white folks voted for the white boy because
he's
he's
a
white.
horrible candidate.
No, that's not.
It would have made me sad.
I voted for his black.
That's not true.
No, because
I
what about
rocked
the
it
other
out.
dude, Kane or whatever? I wasn't going to vote
Kane
for
was
him.
horrible.
Yeah.
Kane
I
was
wasn't voting for him.
Kane was horrible.
I wasn't voting for that guy. I don't give a fuck.
Herman Cain.
Let me say this though. This is what I don't understand about the voting system, right? I don't understand how you can participate in a system that you don't even understand.
I feel you, Nick.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Colored people are not into politics.
Not at all.
They don't know anything about what the person is pushing, the agenda, nothing.
Most of the time, though.
No, all the time. They don't know nothing.
Some people don't.
Nah,
No,
you can't lump it all in
I'm going to
now.
lump them all
You
together.
can't
No.
All is
If
a
it's-
my
broad
parents-
All
stroke.
is 90%.
No.
Y'all can say what you want.
90% of minorities in this country
Listen,
don't.
So
I-
in this
I
room,
talk-
he knows about. I
So-
know.
so let me say this.
So
Let me
that's
say-
half.
Let me
I
say
don't
this.
know like I know
Wait,
about
what do you-
fantasy football.
Yeah, see, I don't know
maybe
nothing
that's
about
his
fantasy
point.
football.
Okay, so let me say this.
I can name the
I
10
actually
person on
talk
the
to
team.
black people about politics, their culture, and religion. So I'm not speaking second-handed over here. 90% of the black people I speak to.
Those are 90% of people
But
you
that's-
know.
yes,
So
yes.
what else can I gauge it on?
No, but there's
All
a
right,
whole
then, so-
world out there.
I'm not in the world.
He,
So
me and
90
him know
world.
about politics.
Y'all don't know about politics. 90%
but,
of
I mean-
90% of
fuck?
the people who vote for politicians and vote on politics don't even understand what they're voting for, right?
I did.
So no, you didn't.
Yeah.
So
No,
if
he has
you-
a point. A
You
lot
have
of
to
us
go
are just
through the
not
whole
voting.
thing, not
Obama
just
went and
that. You go
killed.
through the
Obama went and
senators,
killed a
the
bunch of
judges,
babies,
everything.
children, and everything. You didn't vote for that. You didn't agree to that.
I didn't vote for that part.
So that's what I'm saying. You don't understand politics. So that's my point. You cannot sit there and say you should vote.
Well, that's why you educate
Because
yourself.
the other people eat.
Sometimes they just vote.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
Edomite people,
Because
they don't
it's not
just vote.
you're not
No, they
just
vote.
voting
If
for-
they're Republican, they
Yeah,
just
that's
vote.
not how-
They just
No,
vote.
they don't.
They do
Yes,
now.
they do.
They do
Nick,
not.
they do now.
Yeah.
Pop.
Caller, what's your name? Where you
Where
calling?
you
Where you
Hold
voting
on,
from?
Hold on. They do not.
Nick ain't gonna let it go.
This is why.
Nick's
This
gonna
is
go out.
because it's not a topic we need to be ignorant about. This is why though.
Wow.
Because there's money behind candidates. That's how you know. Hold on before you cut me off again. That's how you know that they are paying attention. That they are paying attention to the politics because
Yeah.
there's money behind the candidates.
Yeah.
So
For the,
hold on. So as black people and colored people, if you are gonna waste your energy voting, which I think is gay anyways, you want a man to do something for you. That's
Not
soft.
for me. Women fought
But-
to vote, so regardless,
Yeah, sure
I'm
did.
still voting.
That's okay.
Regardless.
And that's another argument that don't make no sense to me. But
Yeah.
in a
Took
nutshell,
years for us to vote.
if you're gonna waste your money, if you're gonna waste your time voting, at least put some money behind it so the candidate does what you want him to do.
okay. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Who you voting for?
This is Vernon.
Vern?
Hello? Caller?
All right, you gotta stop calling back. You ain't got your phone right. No.
Get that Geo Metro. Get
Yeah.
that little,
They still
Yeah,
got a
don't
Obama
use
phone?
your flip phone, man.
They still got Obama phones?
No, they don't call it that anymore.
They still have service?
It just say free phone
They still
now.
have service?
Get your
Yeah.
cricket fix.
If you got an
All
Obama
right,
phone, let me know.
Sebastian, tell everybody about yourself, man. What do you do?
Man,
right?
what's up, y'all? Well, other than being an inbred Drake impersonator, I'm here to make a good point. Lovely people, you inbred motherfucker. My name's Sebastian Salzi, man. I'm a
How you say your last
actor.
name?
So, my parents would say Sotzi.
Sotzi.
Sebastian Sotzi, but I just say Sozi.
Sozy.
You know,
All right.
kind of like kinds of Sose, just with it.
So you the guy when they go, is shit.
Sosa?
Yeah, they just call me
Sosa.
Sozi. I let 'em rock.
Yeah, I go, I'm
an
here.
actor, man. You know,
Oh,
I've been hustling in this game like most of us out here
Mhm.
in LA, and I've been fortunate enough to be able to make it so far and
Man.
pay the bills, and that's
Motherfucker.
good enough for me. And I'm from New York City,
New York? What part?
yeah, Brooklyn or Manhattan, depending on the
Manhattan?
yeah, Manhattan.
Manhattan.
We don't pronounce all of it.
Yeah, I named my son. I've been in New York a billion times over, and I named my son Brooklyn. My youngest
good
son.
Mm-hmm.
I love Brooklyn.
So yeah, I used to live in like Fort
Yeah,
Green,
love
Clinton Hill,
Oh.
kind of Bed-Stuy area, and then in Manhattan. I
Love
lived
New
in
York,
Chelsea.
man. I just can't. I
Yeah.
couldn't live there summertime.
Bro, I know that.
I mean,
now.
wintertime.
I know that. now.
Summertime, yes.
I was just back there for the first time in like 4 or 5 years, and I legit felt like a fucking tourist. It was
Man,
wild. I was like,
crazy.
man, these some
Oh,
big
wow.
ass buildings. Like, I've never been there before. And
Your son.
you don't know how fucking rough New York life is, and I love New York. It's a great city. I'm glad that I grew up there because it builds something in you. But I came out here, bro. You talked about Snoop repping LA, like that chill vibe. That slow pace, I realized that's kind of more who I am. I go back now and I'm like, everyone relaxed. I get on the subway and like someone's leg might be touching my leg. I'm like, bruh, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how I did it my whole life. I don't know how I did it. Because you're used to it. It's what you know. Like, there's the whole world out there, but it's what you know.
And I think when you grow up in New York, because I've been on that subway, and I see the dude just start breakdancing.
Yeah.
I said, my man, what's going on? Everybody else is sitting there. You
Just like
motherfucker
nothing.
better not come over here.
Motherfucker be flipping right in front of you.
And don't nobody pay attention. They be like, whatever. I was like, okay, look at my money
That's the
together.
funny thing about New York. There could be a fucking tornado across the street and you just moving, dog. You might look and be like, oh,
And it be
shit.
all kind of shit going on
Yeah.
down in the fucking down part. Dude, somebody singing, some kids pop locking, everybody else be. And now that, with the phones, it's totally different. Everybody's here.
I noticed
Because
that,
in New York, you don't do eye contact.
Yeah, no, you
nobody looking you right here.
Whenever I
Boom,
run.
bam. Got my earbuds in.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers is jogging.
If you do eye contact, you got a grill. It's like, you got to like make sure you don't lose it
Don't even
first.
smile.
Yeah.
I used to do when I was a kid doing that dumb wannabe gangster shit. I remember people walk this way,
Yeah.
and I would just look at him and be like, "You can't look away, bro. They gotta look away first." You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't hard at all. It was just like something.
No, that's a real thing.
Yeah, that's some real shit. Now it's funny. I've been here so long, and I'm all hippie and shit. You
Yeah.
know, love is love. And, all that. And I'll be like, "Hey man, how you doing?"
beautiful.
I was in New York, and I was like, "Hey brother," and they were just like, "What the fuck are you?" I was like, "I'm sorry, man. I forgot."
All that nice shit in New
I
York
forgot
don't
the
work.
rules.
Don't nobody open it like a lady be going for the door. Ain't nobody grabbing it for her. Hey, bitch, you get the door
Can
yourself.
I tell
It's
you
cold
if I
as
hold
fuck
the
out
door
here.
for somebody and they just act like nothing happened,
Yeah.
that just annoys me more than anything in the world. You know what I'm talking about?
That's funny.
Like when you hold the door and they just go. Like you gotta at least give me a head nod. Or
No,
something.
I hate when I hold the door and the motherfucker still grab it. I say, motherfucker, I got it. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna
Like
hit
you
you.
needed help.
They go, hey, motherfucker.
Wasn't sure
Call her,
if
what's
you
your name?
could
Where you
handle
calling? Oh, you got it.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Jay in Dallas, man. I was just
What's up,
calling
Jay?
to apologize to the guests, man. I need you to forgive me, man. I don't have time. I don't necessarily know enough Mexicans to be able to break them down.
He's
into
not
all they
Mexican.
stuff.
See, this is the
He's
racism
not
we talking about. You know what I'm
Mexican.
saying?
He's
This
not
the
even
shit we
Mexican.
talking about.
Joe Rogan, stop calling
Come
here.
on, Joe.
He's not even Mexican.
I'm just trying to figure out why.
Just because I eat rice and beans, bro, don't mean I'm Mexican, dog.
Mickey's a Mexican.
He's not Mexican.
if you in Texas or California, you Mexican until we.
I hear you. If
not
we was
Until you go back to New York.
in New York, I'm Puerto Rican.
You Puerto
So I get
Rican.
it.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico.
I take no offense.
So
Shout
West
out my
Coast.
Mexican people. I love y'all. I take no offense.
So
What are Argentinians famous for, man? I mean, like
whoa, I'm gonna go cha-cha. I don't know.
What, you got a
Man.
dance or something?
I don't know. Lionel Messi? Diego Maradona?
Oh, he's Argentinian. He is Argentinian.
Yeah.
until we figure out, get to the bottom of this. Mix
Soccer?
Soccer?
Got Manu Ginobili?
We got Manu Ginobili, man.
Oh, he is
Yeah.
Argentinian.
Yeah, one of the best basketball players of all time, man.
Well,
He
he is
said-
Italian, but he was born in Argentina.
No, he right, though. A lot of Argentinians are just migrated Italians. Yeah.
Man, shut up, man.
Yeah, we still ain't found one. We need one.
It's over for.
I still
Well,
like
Sebastian's one. Fuck it.
Sebastian is.
No, Tony's French.
Tony's French.
Tony's French.
He's black enough to get fucked with, for sure.
Yeah, Tony.
Tony's
You heard Foxell's story about him. That motherfucker don't play.
Yeah, he doesn't.
All right, Jay.
All right, Jay.
All right, Jay.
My man.
So how do you take? Because like you said, when you're here, someone thinks you probably start talking to you in Spanish.
It's been my whole life because, being from Argentina, it's not a very popular thing in this country. So it's
Yeah.
like he said, like if I'm in Texas, they'll be like, "Oh, you Mexican?" If I'm here,
Yeah.
they think I'm Mexican. They might fuck around and think I'm like Armenian.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You a Slurpee?
Yeah,
Get in the
yeah.
valley, get in the
Oh
valley.
yeah. No.
Yeah.
In Glendale.
Yeah, you gotta get
And
a gyro.
in New
nigga.
York,
Yeah.
I'm Puerto Rican or I'm Dominican.
Period.
It's because that's what they know as of Latino.
Yeah.
And if you go to Miami,
Maybe there they
Cuban.
might
Oh,
be
yeah,
Cuban or you
Cuban.
something because they got some Argentinians and Cubans over there. So
Yeah.
they might ask the question. But yeah,
yo, so
I
who's
get
a
it.
famous
Oh, wow.
Argentinian? Or
Well,
they
that's
said
Messi, right?
So, I mean, soccer player, yeah, Lionel Messi.
that's it?
Messi.
That
probably the
what's
most
that
famous
show?
one.
That show about the chess player that's out right now. There's a girl. She's Argentinian. I just found this
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Chess
She's
player.
really
With the
beautiful. She got
eyes.
the weird eyes. Yeah,
Yeah.
she was in
She's
the hell's her name?
Argentinian.
But she's
Yeah.
blowing up. We got people popping off. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Okay.
I forgot.
Can't
she
get no
was-
names,
I was
but
trying
okay.
to be the first famous Argentine R&B artist when I was young.
What,
That
so what do you
shit-
do? You rap?
That
Or
shit,
you-
no, I used to sing, man. I still sing, but I used
Okay.
to sing a lot when I was a kid.
like R&B or
Oh man, I grew up listening
Argentinian
to Boyz
songs?
II Men and
Shut up.
112 and music. So like, oh, this shit I love.
No way.
You trying to get your John B. O?
That's what they used to call me.
That's what
That's what they
John-
called me in
There
high
it is.
school, and then
No
they started
shit.
calling me Craig David.
David.
I signed
Oh,
autographs
man.
in a hotel in Cancun, Mexico for an hour.
No way.
Cause No, because I sang karaoke and I was so drunk that I lied and told him I had a record deal and I was signed to Bad Boy and all this shit. And my 2 boys were my DJ and my manager. And I saw autographs these little white kids for like an hour in the fucking lobby.
They still got it. Little fucker. Look who's
And that was right before Craig David come out. Some English girl came up to me. He's like, "Do you know who Craig David is? You look like the London Blues singer." I had no idea who the fuck that is.
Oh my God,
A
that's
month later, that
hilarious.
7 Days song dropped, and I was like, "Oh, this motherfucker bad."
It's on you, right?
That's funny. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
DJ out that
What up,
Vegas, what it do?
DJ?
Hey man, why is when football players come to your town, they keep
They
getting
fucking
arrested,
up, man.
for beating bitches up?
Yeah.
The
What's
fuck?
going on?
Vegas is the only place where you can get like 24-hour liquor and you can party 24 hours. The
Shit
whole
dangerous.
My
atmosphere.
man,
Alex
play for the
Lamar.
Raiders.
Yeah.
Get finished with the game, beat somebody up. Who did the old boy beat up? He beat up his girlfriend or somebody fucking with him?
I think it was a
No,
random dude.
he beat up somebody in the club. You talking about Alvin Kamara?
Yeah.
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 It's probably just a
So
fight
beat up
he
somebody
won.
in the club last night. So you also got to remember that it's not only the players that can get drunk and do stupid shit. It's random people that can just get drunk and do stupid shit and want to fuck with you. So naturally, as a man, if somebody's fucking with you in a club or harassing you or get too weird with you, you know what I'm saying, you might take off on the motherfucker.
But here's a weird DJ. Here's the weird shit because I'm watching it. I'm watching the news last night.
I was
DJ.
gambling in a casino
Looking at his phone
and
while
I seen Kyler Murray.
All right.
Kyler Murray was hanging out. I mean, he was gambling, you know.
How big is Kyler Murray? How tall is Kyler Murray? How big is
He's
Kyler
small.
Murray?
He's only like 5'10"
5'8",
or something.
5'9".
Yeah.
You know,
Go ahead. You
That's
see-
my
see-
man. That's
see
my
the
man,
dude?
number
Go ahead.
one.
Yeah, but he had like, you know, he didn't really have like when these celebrities in Vegas, they don't really have security with them. They don't have like they might have a large entourage when they in the club. So it's really like they in, you know, it's like they pray. You know, people could just walk up and touch him and walk up and talk to him. Like they was walking up on Kyler Murray, shaking his hand and stuff. He had
Aw,
a mask,
damn.
Niggas still
That's my
tell who
man.
it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just
You got a
vulnerable
picture,
on
DJ?
stage, you know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah.
too much-
DJ.
Did you go shake his hand, DJ?
Did you shake his
Did
hand?
you take his hand?
Did you walk up on him?
nah, he ain't one of those. He's chilling.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you did.
asked for a
You
picture.
took a picture, huh?
Hey, DJ, let me ask you this, bro.
I ain't no dude for no pictures. I ain't never did that.
Hey, let me ask you this, man. So for those who don't know, this motherfucker, his bail was $5,000, but he couldn't post bail until this morning because he'd been locked up since last night.
Kamar?
Yeah, he got locked up last night, and so they were saying how he can't do nothing till the morning, and they got post bail, and the motherfucker said $5,000. I'm like, he got that?
That's nothing.
Damn.
Yeah, because the courthouse don't
'cause it
open till the
wasn't
morning.
open.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so you can't post a bail. Well,
It's not the money thing. It's just that even if you can post your bill immediately, but they got to go through a whole process. They only got certain times that they let you out. So you either getting out at night or in the morning. So
He
you
went
stuck.
Oh,
from the
wow.
Pro Bowl to the precinct.
yeah.
You know, it happened the night before. So they let him go to the Pro Bowl, play the Pro Bowl,
Oh,
and then
wow.
they arrested him after the Pro Bowl.
Oh, that's fucked up.
that's
Yeah,
jacked
the
up.
way I got the report is that the fight, I thought it happened that night, and he got
Yeah.
arrested.
No, it happened Saturday night.
And they still let him play in the
They let him
game?
play. They needed him for the Pro Bowl.
Hilarious.
That's what I'm gonna tell cop next time I get pulled over.
Hey, I got a
Pro
game.
Bowl, son.
Yeah, I got a Pro Bowl.
Drake
I'm a
is
Pro
full
Bowl.
of police.
I promise to
Drake
turn
is the
myself
only
in. I promise.
hip-hop club on the strip, and they got a certain deal with the police. They pay the police a lot of money. So the police like guard that place, because they don't really want hip-hop black clubs on the strip like that because niggas start shooting and fighting and all kind of shit like that.
Well, that's what they do. That's what.
I know you spilling the beans and
Yeah,
telling
you
us.
tell. You know how it go.
Telling us.
You snitching
You
right
know how
now.
it
I
go.
know, DJ.
I mean, it sounds like he just got into a fight and won. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
The Fountain Blue, they're gonna let the black man that owns Live, he's opening up a Live in Vegas at the Fountain Blue in Vegas.
Oof.
Oh wow.
That's
So
gonna be a
that'll be another
problem.
hip hop club.
That's gonna be.
So, but I don't know how long it's gonna last. Like I said, he's black.
You
black
missed the positive energy.
Yeah, man. He's still making life better.
Look good, but I don't think it's gonna work out.
I don't think it's gonna make it.
I wanted to call about the Joe Rogan thing.
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead.
Does anybody know why he tried to sound so sincere, and why?
Because he's making a gang of money.
This situation.
What do you got? 20 million, 100
No,
million?
he got money already.
100 million,
He's rich
yeah.
already. He
Yeah, I'm
got
just
a lot of
saying
money.
though. You don't want just because you rich don't mean you don't want to stop
Most
making.
rich people want to get richer.
Yeah, they like
Yeah.
it.
I'm cool. I got no money.
Yeah.
No. Listen, he also made a lot of money when they sold the UFC. So he's rich. It's not the money. He has a half black stepdaughter. His wife has a black daughter with one of the members from the from the group H Town.
Wow.
So
Wow.
he has a half black daughter that he has to. He gotta look good at home for.
Stepdaughter.
So that's why he's trying to sound so sincere. He don't
Stepdaughter.
want to like a racist in his own house.
Yeah, no, he said that. He said his kids gonna hear. That's what I'm saying. He didn't
Yeah.
apologize because he offended black people. He apologized because his kids was gonna hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
so
so I mean,
somebody
They're gonna find out they're a monkey.
saying
You'll
that
find
he was
out.
trying to sound so sincere and stuff like that.
Yeah, when he get home, he's like, "So I'm a monkey, daddy?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
He said a whole planet of apes.
Planet of Apes.
All right, I'm not sure.
All right.
All
Yeah, you
right.
gotta go back to
He
work.
like to work for the man.
Yeah.
Get them boxes out.
Yeah, I don't
Monkey
know.
boy.
I don't know, Joe.
Yeah.
Get them boxes, monkey boy.
Oh man.
All right, so you here for good.
I'm here
How
for
often
good.
you go back home?
Like, man, Argentina you talking about?
Well,
New York.
New York,
like I said,
Argentina.
it was a long time because my family would be the reason I would go back.
Okay.
My folks moved out here, so it
You
was
find
about
out
4 or
that the
5
clothes
years.
here don't work in New York, do you?
They don't. No,
Motherfucker.
shit. I went back, brother. I got
Motherfucker
sick right away, and it wasn't
Yeah.
COVID. Thank God. I went back there for work,
Good
but
mother-
a week, bro. I was so soft I got out here. A week, all of a sudden, I'm coughing up all kinds of
Man.
shit. I was sick for a
Wow.
month.
Just from being a comic, I'm able to go to different cities.
Uh-huh.
I think Chicago was the
Chicago's
coldest
cold as
I've ever
shit.
been because
Oh,
it's right
yeah,
by the
it's
lake.
Chicago's cold. Yeah, because
Yeah.
that wind, bro.
Detroit,
Mm-hmm.
what?
It's
The
cold
New
in the
York
D.
City.
It's cold in the D. That's what
Yeah.
I heard.
You motherfuckers is the truth. I don't care if it's pouring down snow.
Oh, we
they
moving.
still out there
Yeah, we moving.
doing what they got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sprinkle here, niggas shut down.
Old
Oh,
me
no,
was.
it's-
No, I see. I'm that guy now. Oh shit, it's drizzling.
you can't go outside.
Yeah, nah, it snowed when I was back there. I was like, I'm not going nowhere.
Did you drive when you get home, or you know?
No. I was just taking.
That was
I
the
took
other
the subway a
amazing
couple
thing about
times.
New York.
So,
I'm a
was
cab guy, man.
Yeah, nobody
It's Uber now.
yeah.
has a car.
No.
Spike Lee don't have a car.
Nah,
No.
I didn't have a car until I was like 29 when I left.
And then if you had a
Yeah.
car, all the cars in New York has dents in them.
Yeah,
Every
'cause you're
single one.
gonna get hit.
All the cars
You gotta
got
park him
dents.
in the street. Think about that shit.
Yeah. You know, the first time I took a cab in New York, we were going to a car show, and it was when 50 Cent first came out.
Uh-huh.
So we were going from Manhattan to like New Jersey. So the guy took us, and on the way, he stopped 2 times,
Hilarious.
did a deal, whatever he was doing. And then when he got us there, he didn't even pay attention. He was so focused on the females that we just snuck out. And then I was like,
Now, was it
didn't
a
pay nothing.
taxi or was it a gypsy cab?
It was a taxi.
Those are two different things. Yeah.
But it was
gypsy
a
cab
taxi.
is somebody and they own it.
No, this
Just
guy, he
before
pulled
Uber.
up.
you
He
know
pulled
how
up
you
and
know
hold
it's a
up.
gypsy cat?
He was like, hold up, and then he was like, no, because my cousin lived out there, so she knew what was
Oh,
what.
okay, 'cause the
So
gypsy
I was
cab-
like, are we gonna get killed? Like that was my first thought. Is this my first
Yeah.
time in New York?
Yeah,
If you
you're out of
get
here.
First of all, he pulls up next to somebody and was like honking and cussing them out. And I'm thinking, I'm dead, yo. I'm
That might have been a
dead.
friendly
I'm like,
conversation. That
it
might have
was
been the
not-
brothers.
it was-
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
was like,
No.
oh my god.
This how you know you in a gypsy
I
cab.
was
If you
like,
walk
wow.
in and that motherfucker's on the phone talking
Uh-huh.
loud as shit,
Yeah.
saying some outlandish shit
Yeah.
that no one else should hear,
Yeah.
you in a gypsy cab, man.
Like
Where
somebody.
you going, Papa? I be like, I'm going. If I, all right, blah, blah, and then just right back on
And
the
then he
shit.
stopped,
Talking to
stopped
their
like
girl,
2
yeah.
times on the
It
way
is a
over
regular
there.
car. It's just they
It
car.
was a
Regular
tax.
ass
No,
shit.
it was a tax.
No, it's usually a Lincoln or something.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
guess
he
Big ass
didn't even
cutlass.
charge us. He was so focused on the car show and like all the
And y'all snuck
females
out.
coming
So
up.
you-
So we were like, hey, he didn't pay attention, so we just took out, and he still didn't care. Like he still
See,
wasn't
that
even
reminds me. When I was a
talking to us.
kid, we used to hop
You know,
cabs
I was
a little
like,
bit.
all
That's
right.
fucked up.
What is it called? Hop cab?
You would I guess you could
cabs?
hop them or whatever. Like you just get in and then like run out when you get to where you want to go to, which is
Or at
fucked
least
up.
when you're close to it.
All the shit I
Yeah.
used to do when I was a kid that you think is funny, and now as a grown up, you're like,
Yeah.
I would beat the shit out of some kid if he did that to me, or I would at least want to. Yeah,
Chase
we
the
used to hop
motherfucker
cabs.
down.
Yeah,
But chase
and
him.
then I grow up and I'm like, man, these racist ass cab drivers won't stop for me, and the motherfuckers I got some baggy clothes on, acting like I never hopped the motherfucker before. You know what I mean?
That's
So,
funny.
yeah.
My first time going to New York,
Uh-huh.
and I come out the hotel and I do the motherfucker right past.
Oh,
me.
yeah, they
so
gonna-
I
they gonna
thought
whip.
this was
Yeah.
all just shit you see on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put my motherfucker went by me at least 9 times. I like, and my man said, "You want me to get the cab?" Yes, please. Can you get the cab?
It's like a block system. If a cab, like basically black people need like a cab to go about 20 blocks without a fare to be like, fuck it. Spanish person, 10 blocks. White people, they stopping. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, that's funny.
it's basically how it works.
real
They'll be
shit.
like,
That's
nah,
real
I'm gonna wait
shit,
another
man.
few blocks. I'll get a better customer. That's what they be thinking.
That's fucking real
But then
shit.
motherfuckers like me hopping them as a young kid. in a boss sweatsuit didn't help the cause. You know what I'm saying? With a do-rag on.
Yeah, you fucked it up.
Yeah, I know, man. You know what I mean? I got to New York.
I remember you.
I tried to act Puerto Rican when I got to New York. That's my fault.
Sebastian guy.
I didn't
Sebastian over here.
Yeah, this motherfucking language.
So you got some music out we can check out? Or?
Out? No.
What the fuck?
I ain't got shit.
Yeah.
I got to work. I used to. I had a record deal, did the whole thing. We had a little, when I was young.
Were you in a group or just you?
They used to put me in all these wannabe, like, when NSYNC was hot, so they would put me in these boy groups, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what was one of the names?
Spanish guy. One was called 3D.
Let me see if that is.
One
Please
was
put
called.
your hands together for 3D.
It was 3 of us.
3D.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, give me another name. What was another group name?
One was called Sons of Myth.
Okay, hold
Sons
on.
of Myth.
Please put your hands together for Sons of
Y'all should have went with
Myth.
Sons of Men. That would have had.
What
a
is
better-
myth?
Myth.
Like myth? Like myth?
Like method?
Yeah,
Brother,
that's
we
what
had
I'm
one person in
Yeah.
that group who was a genius, but he was also, kind of
yeah.
out there.
Yeah, you got
so
it.
he had a
Oh,
whole
yeah.
story. I can't remember what the fucking point of it was, but he basically,
Sons of
it had to
Myth.
do with the fact that he
Sons
was
of
like,
Myth.
our real God is time. That's how it all started. He goes, time is really our God.
Why didn't y'all say Sons of Time?
I don't know, but I wasn't smoking
That
weed
sound
back
cool.
then, so I didn't understand where he
You
was
didn't see the
going.
logic.
You didn't get that
Now
logic.
I'm like, oh shit, yeah.
So y'all sitting around.
Oh, because
trying-
time is a
wow.
myth.
Yeah.
Oh.
So wait a minute. How many dudes in the group?
That one was 4 of us.
Okay, so it's 4 dudes sitting around. What name? I don't know, man. Sebastian, you got something? I don't know, man. Earth, you got something? See, time is out there.
Yeah.
Sons.
Sons of Myth.
Sons of Myth.
Because
Write down the contract.
time is an illusion.
Yeah. He was.
What was the single? What was the single?
We never came out.
What?
With
You ain't never make this
guys
studio.
no, we got what they call shelved. Yeah.
Oh, so you
both.
did a song.
What did you record?
Oh, we
What
recorded
was
some
your
shit.
song?
What was gonna be the
Yeah, what
single?
was it? What was it?
Song?
Man,
It's a myth.
We did
It's a
a.
mess.
Yeah, what was the title song of the album?
We
Yeah.
did it. Nothing. We never came out with an album. We never came out with shit.
Sons
What
of
was
Myth.
the
That
song?
was
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
even
It
have
was.
a
It was.
song?
It's a
version
myth.
3D.
That's the
Yeah.
name of the title.
Yeah,
It's a myth.
the group was a myth, apparently. You know what I'm saying?
That should
the
be the
music
name of your group.
industry-
Myth.
Myth.
Now I would have clicked on Myth. If I'd have seen a group called Myth, I'd have been like, what is this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Sons.
what's
Oh,
going
that
on?
means
You know, when the motherfuckers
Yeah.
snap and Endgame and motherfuckers turn to dust. That's basically our group.
See, if I would have
Yeah.
seen a group called Sons of Myth, I would have thought y'all was fatherless kids.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's fucked.
You know
up.
what I'm saying?
I would have
I
thought
personally can't fall into that category, but
I
the
would've
homeboy
thought
came up with the name good.
that it was kids whose fathers are in music business.
See, that would have been nice. Our
That's
record
what
would have
I
came out.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
first group was what again? What was the first one?
3D.
What was your group name?
It was 3 of us, and I did a play with Tommy Hilfiger's daughter, Allie Hilfiger. God bless her soul. Tommy Hilfiger
Oh,
came,
Lord.
and she was like, "Sing for him, you guys sing for him." So we did a little doo-wop thing, we used to do. And he
Doo-wop,
was like,
doo-wop,
"I got an
doo-wop."
idea."
Them niggas back there scatting.
Tommy Hilfiger.
That was Tommy Hilfiger's name.
Tommy Hilfiger.
He said, "I got a great idea. We're gonna call you guys 3D." And we all looked at each other like that shit corny as fuck, but it's Tommy Hilfiger, so we was like, "Sure,
stupid.
whatever the
3D.
fuck you want to call us, man."
You gonna give us
you wouldn't
outfits?
get another deal
So
under 3D.
no, he said he's gonna sign us, and he never did. No, 3D. real
Wait a
You
minute,
got a whole bunch of- you got a whole bunch of outfits though.
Wait a minute.
At least got outfits.
He's like a
Come
bad
on.
pimp. How you gonna change your name and then not even
Not
get you
even
no
help
money?
you guys
Brother.
out. Yeah.
As I said before, I'm an actor now.
He went to acting.
Hey man, the music
That's
industry's
funny.
tough, bro.
He said, even though I don't know nothing about music, what I think is
Right there, bro.
I'm gonna go to
So
acting.
make sure we got this clear. So
Yeah.
first time somebody see y'all go
3D.
3D.
Tommy
y'all ain't
Hilfiger.
never make it to the studio. No money.
Nothing.
No.
Not even singing together. Y'all ain't do a song.
hold on.
Sons
They
of
just
Myth.
sang-
Sons of
Hold
Myth
on.
was in the
The
studio.
Sons of Myth.
They
go.
said the
Sons of Myth.
Sensations. Hold on. This, if I can pronounce it, somebody said Hodesy. Instead of Jodeci.
Yo.
Said you Spanish. He said Hodesy.
What about slow to see?
Hold on, we got more. Hold on.
Hold on. I'm
They
about to
said
look,
they
too.
said boys to shell. They said they said Three Amigos. What else we got? Instinct. They
Amigos.
said instinct.
Damn.
All right,
then you
all right,
switched to
y'all.
acting.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
So do it the second time. It don't work.
Hodesy's hilarious.
Yeah, that's
So
funny.
no
That
more
is
groups
funny.
after that. No more after.
No,
one
no,
more.
after
Gotta
that,
be
man,
one
you
more.
know.
Wait, hold on, did y'all have names
nothing.
within your groups? Like, how everybody got their own
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
all
entertainer name. What was
What
their
was
name?
yours?
Come on, we ain't
What
gonna
was
let you
yours?
slide.
Name.
Give us a name.
Dude, you just reminded me about
Come
that.
on, man.
So the dude, he came up with the whole thing. We just let him
It
rock.
sounds like it.
We were all Dons, he said. So
This guy
he
is-
was.
Where is this guy at? We need this
Yo,
guy.
honestly,
Where is this
that's a
guy?
good, that's a good question.
We need this guy, man.
He
This guy.
he was Adonis. I
Wait,
think
time out.
I
Time
think
out,
I was
time out.
Donzel.
Wait, no.
Donzel.
What the fuck?
The other dude was like K Don some shit.
You can't change my name till you pay me. Fuck that.
Donzel.
Time out, man. So you got named by two different
Hey.
names. Listen, man.
Any moms out there, Donzel is a dope ass fucking name.
I was
don't give a
young
fuck.
I might take
Impressionable,
Donzel.
Donzel's got it,
Donzel.
Nick.
Donzel was kinda cool.
All right.
That might be a
Donzel,
middle
that
name.
might
That's
have
a
been
code
You
name.
gotta remember, I was the John B of the group.
So it was Donzel.
They said your group was called the John B's.
The
John
Bees.
B's.
Okay, so
The John B minus.
wait, time out. So then he called him. Wait, this is the thing about you to know this. See, he gave himself the cool Don name. He said,
without a doubt.
I'm gonna be Adonis.
No, without a
I'ma
doubt.
be a
That's what I'm gonna do.
Don-
Without a doubt. Well, he came up with the
Donzel.
idea. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Oh my
So,
god.
That's
my God.
great though.
yeah.
That's funny.
Donzel, he was probably like,
Not Denzel.
but
Donzel.
Nigga, take that E, flip it to a O.
Flip it to
We
a O.
out of here.
Flip it to O.
Caller,
Caller, what's your name?
You
Where
want to
you
meet
calling from?
Donzel? Come on in.
Caller. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Might check on Vern, man. We ain't heard from Vern.
Oh my God.
Donzel.
Somebody said
Sebastian?
Donzel Jordan.
This is the funniest shit in the fucking
This
world,
is
bro.
funny. I swear to God.
Bro, I'm
Look,
kind
I'm
of reliving
tripping.
this as y'all speaking. I forgot
And
about
now
this
you're
part of
thinking
my
about
life.
this, what
Who
you had to
was
go
the
through.
guy that said this? It was
His name, what's his
Hilfiger.
name?
Hilfiger.
was
Tommy.
Tommy Hilfiger.
Tommy.
Hill.
Tommy Hilfiger.
Not Tommy's
What's
son.
funny about that is
No,
I was
Tommy.
obsessed with Tommy when I was in high school. Everything
The
I wore was
outfits.
Tommy Hilfiger. So then
Yeah.
I met him. It was like,
Was you
holy
wearing
shit.
it when you met him?
Yes.
Hilarious.
He's all decked out.
So here's you guys sing, apparently.
Yeah, and he thought we were great. And then his daughter, I think, had a crush on me at the time.
Okay.
And I remember
Did you hit?
No.
Oh.
I'm I'm a classy gentleman sometimes.
That's whack.
I just remember thinking I
Sometimes.
wasn't
He was
into
trying to
her,
get some
and she was
outfits.
mad sweet. And I remember all my boys was like, "Yo, what are you doing, bro? That's
Yeah, what
Tommy
you doing?
Hilfiger's
Trying to get an
daughter."
album deal.
Yeah.
Donzel,
Donzel, come on.
And I was like,
Come
"Nah,
on,
man,
Donzel.
she's sweet. I'm not gonna do it like that." But then, so
Soft.
she tried to like get me. She invited me and one of the members of my group to Jingle Ball way back in the day.
Oh,
I'm talking about when Ricky Martin, Enrique Iglesias was performing.
Oh,
I'm talking
wow,
about when he was like,
that's a good
"Un,
one.
dos, tres," that shit.
Yeah,
I used to
ooh.
hate on Ricky Martin. You see that man do that shit live?
I just
You'll never
saw
say
it.
a bad
I
word
just saw
about
his
Ricky.
concert
I
last
don't know how
year.
he is now. He's a little
He's
older.
good. Yeah, him and Enrique. They
Yo,
just
he
did a
killed
concert.
that motherfucking show. But I went to Jingle Ball with him, and it was the craziest shit because
Oh,
Tommy
wow.
Hilfiger was like, he was a legend. At that point, he was the GOAT of clothes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
everybody wanted to meet him. So we were going backstage and meeting everybody.
Yeah.
And the
Because you were a
highlight of
group.
it all.
You was
Yeah.
a three.
Yeah, it was just one
What
member.
y'all-
Yeah,
what y'all
the
do?
third
No
guy actually
songs, nothing.
Adonis
They were
couldn't
back
make it. Adonis couldn't make it.
So it's just two of y'all now.
We told Adonis stay his crazy ass home.
Adonis, those two of
We
y'all.
met J Lo, man, and I got a
yeah.
funny story about when we met J Lo. I started like this. Me and my boy. This is all due respect to J Lo. We both touched J Lo's ass real quick.
Oh,
Not on purpose.
Oh,
Shots fired.
oh.
Not on purpose. It was a complete
She
accident.
came by. Oh, excuse me.
No, let me tell you how. This is a testament to like when you got booty, that shit just gets in the way without people
Yeah.
understanding. Tommy Hilfiger goes, "Hey, you guys want to meet Jennifer Lopez?" Me and my boy. He's Puerto Rican for real.
Yeah.
We're like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Yes, we want to meet Jennifer Lopez. So we meet. So we go into the thing. I'm with my Puerto Rican boy. He got a big mouth. You know, he's a passionate guy.
Yeah.
There's a linen in between where we're at and where she's at. She's like getting changed at the performance. All of a sudden she steps out. You see her silhouette.
Yeah.
It's like gold.
Yeah.
And my boy just goes, "God bless you, chula." Big ass security guard from the back goes, "Yo, yo, yo. You better come correct in here, kid." "Oh, I'm so sorry." He's like, "Don't be talking to her like that." He's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. It's love. Like, important. That chula means love, whatever." So we're like, all right, cool. She comes to take a picture with us. Tommy, let's take a picture.
Yeah.
I'm just in awe of this woman. She's beautiful in person.
Oh yeah.
So me and my boy, because we like that, we run right to her. Like, we're going to take a picture. We're going to be right next to her.
Yeah.
So we're both like this. His arm, my arm, right here.
It was already.
Yeah, they take the picture, and as we both drop hands, that, you know, her booty protrudes now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We both hit hand and booty, like his hand and her booty at the same time, and we're like, and we look at each other, and we look at her, and she looks, I swear to God, she looks back at us and just kind of smiles, just keeps it moving. Like, she knew what happened, and we were just, I was like, brother, I ain't washing my hands
For
for
years.
fucking I don't know how long. So we met J-Lo, so I was my little Tommy Hilfiger
Well, hey,
story.
hey.
And then
No
we took,
song,
everybody can't
nothing.
get- everybody
You
can't
we
guys
get
found
that part.
500 cash in the bottom of the limo. I think it was Tommy's, but I don't think he needed it.
No, apparently not.
500.
The limo took us home at the end of the night, and my boy was like, "Yo, what's that?" It was a wad of 500.
He's all like that with the foot. You know,
man.
you
Yeah,
put
put
your
your foot on.
foot.
It was a
good night.
That's cool.
It was a
We
good
had
night.
good
We did not get to meet Enrique Iglesias because he was
Aw.
like he almost fell during his performance. So he
Damn.
was like, "Oh, he's really shooken
love
up. He
him.
needs time to himself." I was like, "Get out of here."
All right, so
Enrique.
so you guys, so you do that, but you never sign anything. You never go to the studio as
Nah.
3D.
no.
Just
And
he names you, gives everybody individual names. Go to a
he
party.
introduced us to Tommy or Tony Mottola. Tommy Mottola, right? The dude
Oh,
who's
wow.
that night when we walk
J-Lo
in.
man.
He's right there, Tommy. And he's like, "Tommy, Hilfiger, whatever." And he's like, "Oh, meet 3D." He literally did that to Mottola. And we're sitting there like, holy shit. And yeah, Matola just said,
What
people
the
like
fuck
that talk
do
a lot
you
of shit.
want?
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
We getting great stories.
Ron, Los Angeles.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, hello?
Hello? Hello?
Call.
Hi.
Apparently, we may owe a bill or something. I don't know.
Alright.
Anyway, so I'm just trying to get the timeline.
This is like
No, well, not that time. I mean, the time.
late
Okay.
90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
So
that's what I was
you
thinking.
get a
Tommy
name
Mottola.
a name for the group. Everybody got kind of names. Don't invite the one guy. You go to the big party. You guys are meeting people. What happens after that?
Well, eventually,
Yeah.
I make it clear to Ali Hilfiger, like, nah, we just kind of friends. And then the show that we were doing ended. And so, like maybe I should have got with her. Who knows?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just
Yeah,
not
but-
how I roll. You know what I mean? She was a sweet girl. I'm not gonna just pretend just to fucking, you know what I mean?
Oh, but people
Well,
listen to the show going, I'll pretend like a mother.
Hey, I can look
Oh,
back and
God.
say I fucked up, but I can say that about
Now, do you still
Yeah.
know her? You still can?
Not at all. I haven't spoke to her in years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
She probably just hit her black.
That's just like, I wouldn't even know how to.
It's Donnell.
Yeah, that's just like anybody who works in
Like,
like
how's
That's a
theater.
Donzel.
great
shows.
fucking name, Nick. Donzel.
People are
Donzel.
family when you're working with them for that little period of time, and then
yeah.
you know how that
You
goes.
could be like, hey, it's
You're on a TV
Donzel.
show with somebody that's family. Yo, hey, you remember?
Now, would
Donzel?
you have really
Yeah.
changed your name to Donzel?
Like legally?
Yeah, if the group,
Nah,
let's say the
nah.
group takes off.
I personally think I
Yeah.
got a pretty cool name. Sebastian's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
Sebastian.
I'll take
But
that.
how do you flip
not
that?
Donzel.
Let's say, because if it take off and the group is doing shit and it's time to get interviewed, and they go, and you are, and you got to go,
Donzel.
I'm Donzel.
With the voice, Donzel.
That's the only way to say it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Donzel.
Sebastian
My
Donzel.
voice drops when I say Donzel. I think that was the point.
So you leave the
that's
music
funny.
alone, and now it's just acting.
You know, I still did it kind of like you're always recording and writing stuff, but the industry's tough, and it's very cutthroat, and it's acting's more simpler, man. You know, you book a job, you get paid, you work it, you got a
man.
union. It's like it just makes sense. Music, you could be working your ass
Yeah.
off for 2 years and see not a dime. You know what
I think
Yeah.
because music is so right there in your face, and people assume because you're doing music. A lot of people now, because you see all these movies and
Yeah.
heard the
Yeah.
stories about people not getting their money and signing the wrong contract or whatever. And then you find out that the music business is the most crookedest business ever.
That's kind of where
Yeah.
it went. And then when I started making a little bit of money acting, I was like, man, I'm just going to stick with this because this shit, it was just a whole bunch of like, oh, we about to pop, and then nothing. And that
But you
shit
know what it
hurts.
is? Anytime
okay.
somebody sees your money before you,
Yeah.
that it's always going to be an L. In acting, yeah, you have an agent. They have it set up where you need an agent or you need a manager. You need somebody to go get the money.
Yeah.
More or less. And so that's how acting is set up. As a comic, I don't need either one of those. I need me. I can get my money.
Like, as far as a book, you don't need a booking agent,
I
none of
don't
that
need
shit.
to. I mean, I'll probably need it as you get bigger and you can't do these different events and you want to get the max amount of dollars. If they talking to me, they may not talk. They may like, oh, we only got 5,000.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
my manager might know exactly how much money they have to pay comedians and go, no, you guys got
Yeah.
20,000. So give me the 20 or we walk. If you really want the guy, they'll
It's also the
spend
whole
money.
like, I'm the artist, I don't want to deal with that side
I don't
of
want
shit.
to deal with that. And
Yeah.
everybody wants to be the person that goes, no, go handle that for me. You stand
Yeah,
over here.
100%.
And
But
I think in the
there's a
record
little bit of a
business,
price to pay for that. You gotta
Yeah.
anytime they show black folks back in the day, and they show them now, they got their money taken. Every single one.
Yeah.
And I think Wetchcomb just got his money back. His master's back.
Speedy, I don't mean to interrupt, but my nigga, did you say get bigger?
I don't know what. I can't remember what I said. What I say?
You said something about getting bigger, and I just had to call in.
My bad.
Wait, what?
Fat fuck.
I just got
I'm out.
That's it. That's all he heard. Just get
all-
bigger.
That's fucking
Yeah.
funny.
Okay.
He just had to check you right
Yeah,
quick.
that's how they do on this show.
He's like, fuck
That
your
was
dream.
I just want to call in. I was walking.
He
and
was
I heard you
clouding
say-
your dream there.
I heard you thinking you was actually going to be successful.
You
We got to
said you
shoot
gonna
that
get
down
bigger.
right quick.
Aw, he clouded your dream.
As
That's
you get
funny.
bigger.
You
Anyway.
Hey, it's been all downhill for me since I touched J-Lo's behind.
Yeah, that's a great
so
story, man.
that was
I
Yeah.
met J Lo when I did the warm up on In Living Color, so I knew her then.
Okay.
On In Living Color, and she was just cute, light skinned, looked like light. I thought she was light skinned. I didn't know she was Puerto Rican at the time. And
You
but
from
she,
here? You thought she was Mexican?
no, I thought she was light skinned. I thought she was a high yellow girl.
Right.
I thought it was a high yellow girl.
He's like, oh.
And then when she gets Fox goes, she would come by Jamie's house all the time. Call her. What's your name? Where you calling from?
up, everybody?
Bernie
Hey.
Vern.
What's up,
You
bro?
sound like you under the weather, bro.
What's up?
No, it's just a couple of things. First off, did y'all see Raising Dion yet?
Nah, is
no,
it good?
not yet.
No.
Is it good?
Yes, that's number one.
Okay.
Number two, A-Dot, I'm watching the movie, the series that you suggested, but I'm not watching it until tomorrow morning. Them
Okay.
kids is an hour and some apiece. And I'm not
All of us are
finna
dead.
bullshit around. I want to pay attention.
Oh, I haven't
Yeah,
watched that
yeah,
yet.
gotta watch it. Yeah,
All
let
of
me know
us
what
are
you
dead.
think about that one.
Is it Korean joint?
Okay,
Yeah.
and here's the problem with the whole attitude of I'm gonna let them handle it. You know, I ain't trying to deal with it, and you're the artist. That's how your money get took, and then you
100%.
pissed off because somebody took
Yeah.
your shit and you ain't been paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the record business is set up that way.
Yeah.
That's just like Toni Braxton. She gave somebody else the right to write checks for her. Dumbass.
And the motherfucker took the money.
And they took it.
Yeah. The more money you make, the more people are going to come around trying to say, and shit does get complicated, and you might just be like, oh, and then they, people, they gain your trust, and they just there to take your
but
money.
it's people out there right now who say that they have a meeting with their people every week to go over every dime, nickel, and penny that has been brought in and went out.
As you should.
Yeah.
Or,
Because them gangsters gonna come, and when they come, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe you should
Ask
give
Lil
some of it away,
Lil
man.
Wayne.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna take it no matter what you do, so just give it away.
But no, because if you do that, you're really gonna be fucked up. Because ask Toni Braxton how them gangsters work. Ask Lil Wayne how them gangsters work.
What happened to Lil Wayne?
The IRS, he owed them money,
That's a different kind of
Oh, yeah,
gangster.
and they
No, I knew he
said,
was talking about that.
"Okay, nigga, since you don't want to pay us, we finna take your house. No, we finna take everything in your house, and you lucky we ain't taking your house.
I mean, they can have that stuff other than the cash. I mean,
Yeah,
you
like,
can
yeah,
take
kept the
it.
cash.
But you still
Yeah.
have to pay
Take the
them."
scooter, nigga.
Yeah.
Take the Xbox, the couch,
Everything,
take it all.
yeah.
I'm gonna take this money.
Replace all that.
Yeah, I can buy some new furniture with the money. I ain't tripping.
But you don't have no money because remember, once you owe them and they get mad enough, they're gonna lock your assets so you don't get shit.
You can always hide money.
Getting any money unless you have cash on you. And how much cash can you walk around with without somebody else figuring out that you got cash on you and cook you upside the head and take your shit?
Well, Floyd Mayweather walks around with a duffel bag, so hey.
I feel,
Yeah.
you know what I
You can fit 100,000.
He does.
in Mary Jane.
100K.
I feel like that's bullshit, and I don't feel like that's
No,
real.
that's real.
No, that's real. I've seen
I
it.
feel what he do is that he'll take out a loan.
No.
No,
No,
nigga,
he walks
no.
around.
I've been around. For
I've been around
Floyd
him too.
has
He
a
literally
duffel
has
bag.
I really can't get mad at Floyd because you know what? He probably has a 3rd or 4th grade education. He can't
Wow.
read all that well. And
What?
Yeah.
He got that money though.
He can read how much money he
He
got.
got
he got that money.
yeah.
He got that money
He's
because
speaking
somebody
universal
ain't came up
language,
on him.
Math is the only universal language in the world, bro.
That's true.
He's
But
not an
still,
English man, so we don't care if he can
bullets
read
are
English.
universal too.
Listen, he's not an English man. We don't care if he can read English.
Hey,
He count that paper, though.
and you know what else is universal too, Nick?
What?
Bullets.
Floyd Mayweather the size of a teenage child. Nigga, ain't nobody gonna do that.
Like I said,
You don't take that L.
bullets.
And his listen, Bernie, his bodyguards are like 6'9", 400 pounds, bro. Ain't nobody
Get their ass too.
But are they
See,
bulletproof?
here's the thing.
Well, they
Speaking of
gonna
Floyd
jump in front of it.
Mayweather,
You better.
speaking of Floyd Mayweather, I'm
Who?
gonna ask you
But the
all a question.
what?
Who's that?
Do you think T.I. ran up on Floyd
No.
and fought him?
No.
Or do you think T.I. just made that shit up because he was pissed off because he was fucking with his ugly wife?
I think
Ooh,
He
burn.
said
Too
tiny
soon.
ugly.
T.I.
Too
got a little too
soon.
close. Things got heated.
Are they still
and
together?
They broke it up.
Yeah.
They ain't going nowhere.
Tiny.
Because
yeah.
this is what happened. Well, this is what everybody is saying it happened, and he said it happened. Tiny was at a party, and Floyd Mayweather was there. They was giving each other the googly eye for whatever reason. They went
I
out
don't
to
believe
IHOP
that.
to go
I don't believe that
eat.
shit either.
T.I. found out about it and was like, "What the fuck is you doing?" And then them two got into it.
You gotta say
And you know how
allegedly,
that go.
'cause you don't know for sure. You can't say for
I
sure.
mean, we all agreed that Floyd Mayweather would hurt T.I. if
Yeah.
it came down to
Yeah.
it, right?
Oh, no, they like the same size.
Oh, yeah.
Hey man, T.I.
No,
said
T.I.
that
small
he
too.
can-
Floyd
T.I.
Mayweather's
said that
fucking
he ran
50
up
and
on him
boxer,
and gave
bro.
him the ones and twos, and Floyd just looked
I
at
know
him
he's
and
small.
Floyd looked and said, "You okay?"
It don't matter.
Okay, bro.
I
He
know,
the homie,
I know
though.
Floyd would beat me up for a fact. I know that for a fucking fact.
He can hit me. I need the money.
He
I've been next to T.I. He about my size.
Yeah.
They say T.I.
Motherfucker
crazy
didn't
as
get shot
cat
with the
shit.
shotgun here.
Wait, what? Wait, Vernon gonna pull a shotgun.
No, you're violent.
He gonna pull out the
You
shotgun.
didn't threaten to shoot, but he little though.
I don't give a fuck. Little dudes can whoop.
Yeah.
It's like shooting Pacquiao. You can't do that. He little.
You keep saying
Pacquiao.
Now Pacquiao dodged that shit.
Yeah.
one, they can't whoop my ass and all this other shit. I'm not taking no chances. It's certain motherfuckers.
It's one hit, bro. One shot.
Yeah.
I'm shooting him.
And we ain't even talking about a 6'1" guy.
All
We're talking
right.
about T.I.
You talking about shooting
That martial arts dude.
He said Johnny Pacquiao.
Bruce Lee?
Bruce Lee?
I don't even know if T.I.'s a middleweight. T.I. probably a featherweight.
Thanks, Bernie.
You gonna
Thanks,
shoot
Vernon.
Bruce
He might
Lee?
catch the bullet with
What
you,
did Bruce Lee do?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out the shotgun.
I was watching some Bruce Lee footage last night. Shout out to Bruce.
Shout
I
out
wanna
to
be
Bruce
Bruce
Lee.
Lee.
Be like water.
Doing his thing.
I'm not gonna watch that movie. What's the movie called again? The
Which
one you
one?
said
It's a
to
show.
watch?
It's
The
a show.
show?
No, that
All
one.
of Us Are Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks
It's
dope.
Korean,
See-
and I gotta say, their cinematography is
It's amazing.
I
Squid
mean,
Games was amazing.
just how they
I didn't
Still
like
haven't
it.
watched
trained to
it.
Busan.
You didn't like Squid Games? I thought it was
horrible.
unbelievable.
It was
Like-
horrible.
I still ain't watched it.
Just,
What was good
it
about?
was,
Hey, what was good about Squid Games?
what do you mean? What was good about it?
I don't get it.
Everything. I like that show.
I'm asking. I don't get it.
Real
What do you
quick,
mean?
did you watch it with the
It was-
English?
I tried both.
Because you got to watch it in the original language.
I didn't like
Yeah, I
it.
did
Yeah,
the
I think it's
original with
extremely
the
racist
subtitles.
when they
Was
put the
it
English
Japanese?
ad lib
Yeah, in
over
the
it.
Korean.
That's extremely
Japanese.
racist to me. So they should stop
Korean.
doing that.
So if it's in Korean, how am I really?
Subtitles.
You just
That's
need
like
to
white
do, or
voice.
you
I
can
ain't
play it
got
in
time.
English.
Look, I ain't got time to go.
When,
can play it in
when it's
English.
done right, kind of like what's that movie that came out that won the Oscars? A Paranormal or Parasite?
Parasite?
Amazing film.
Parasite.
When it's
Never
done
seen
right,
Parasite.
Train
an
to
hour
Busan?
into it, bro, you think you speak in Korean. You forget you're reading because it's just like that good. And that's what I
I don't
thought
know
Squid
about- I
Games
don't
did.
I
know
never heard of Parasite.
Squid Game, yeah.
Oh,
I
that's a
like
great
that.
movie, bro. Great movie.
Eight that's on.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Fuck you on.
The fuck?
Hello? Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo está?
Ahora estamos hablando español.
Taco
Buenísimo.
Tuesday.
Hey.
Oh, is this Tuesday? No, it's Monday.
No.
It's Monday.
My man got hype. He's like,
You
wait
was
a
ready
second.
for some tacos.
I might go to the corn dog
Might
spot.
go let hey.
Sebastian's group is that shit is man. It's one of the
Caller,
greatest
what's
stories
your name?
told
Where
in
you
the
calling
goddamn
from?
show.
Caller.
We sang for Rakim
Hello?
one time. He didn't give a shit.
Caller.
I just remember that. I just remember that.
For the record.
Yo, DJ, get your phone.
Hey, I just wanted to let Vernon know that it is a well-known fact that T.I. and Floyd got into a scuffle at Fatburger on the Strip.
Oh, yeah, I was out there in Vegas.
And it was a nice little tussle.
He pulled up and he swung on him. I'm not gonna say if he connected or not, but
He didn't connect.
I hope he didn't, or else Floyd lose all credibility.
Yeah.
No, bro. T.I., I know somebody who was with him.
They showed the video footage.
I know somebody who was with Floyd, though.
Oh.
Like, all he did was walk up, he tried to shove through, and they just tackled him down. Like, it wasn't no...
Like they didn't really. It was their people's.
Oh.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because if you walk up
Yeah.
on Floyd, all them niggas is fired
There's
and
a lot
beat
of,
up.
yeah, he has a lot of security.
It's
Yeah.
No, you cannot.
DJ.
Drop off his Amazon package.
I'll walk up on him.
in the casino, he got mad at me in the casino because he got into it with somebody else, and I pulled my phone out, but I didn't even record or nothing.
He
was
slapped the shit out of you, didn't he?
I'm like, nigga, this my
Where my
phone. You
package?
ain't pay for this, nigga.
And he knocked it out your hand, though.
He's like,
He
oh.
asked me why. He was like, what did you even doing here? Like, nigga, this is a fucking casino. It's a
Yeah, but you
sports
broke,
book.
nigga. That's
Yeah,
what
but
it
you
is.
got on an Amazon outfit.
Yeah, why you ain't doing your delivery? That's what it is.
Yeah. Take a picture.
And then he hopped in his Rolls Royce. I hopped in my car. We ended up at the lunch together.
You notice he ain't mentioned his.
Yeah.
He hopped in his bro. I got in my vehicle.
vehicle.
I got in my vehicle that had a full tank of gas.
Why you stalking him, man? Now you stalking.
Take it there.
Now you stalking.
Take it there. Could have been a Tupac situation.
This
Anyway.
guy.
Hey, you following
Let me
it.
snap you back to reality one time. I know you're a car guy, DJ. Are you into car swaps? Do you know what that is?
Car swaps.
Car swap.
Yeah, do you know what
Yeah.
that is?
No, I never heard of it.
That's basically when they take a like an old school. So you take like a '67 Mustang, you would put on a 2002 Mustang.
Like the body?
You take the old school body, put on the new frame.
Yeah, that's pointless, but
All right. Thank you, DJ.
He said that's pointless.
Pointless.
No,
Pointless.
I thought
Stick yourself,
I thought
DJ.
DJ. But Pops, I was saying somebody did a
He
Pontiac.
said he
the other
hopped
day.
in his Rolls.
Oh, I got to see it.
I didn't grow up with Pontiac being a cool car.
Yeah.
I know the GTOs are pretty dope.
Yeah.
Around
Yeah.
the time, but somebody took a GTO 17 GTO, all red leather interior, and put it on inside of the old school Pontiac GTO.
Well, so I
86.
don't know if you could lift the body and the frame wouldn't match.
Yeah, most cars usually most
gotta-
cars are usually about 2 to 4 inches. You have to extend the fenders
you gotta do
and the
something, yeah.
door.
You always got to do something.
Usually the
to it.
door and the fenders you got to extend about 4 inches. But pretty cool concept though. I know in Vegas it's really popular. That's why I asked DJ in Vegas.
So we
it's
want you
really
to call
popular.
in, man. Sebastian, you have set the bar for the next guest to come on this motherfucker with a story.
Yeah,
You-
call
your story
in
is the
with
greatest
a
shit in
career
the
that
world.
did not work out.
What's your name?
I got a lot of
Change
yeah.
That's what we
Change
talk
your
about today.
name.
Make me feel better
Call
about shit
in.
that didn't work out for you as
Yeah,
well.
call in about whatever career you tried that just didn't work out.
Tell me about any of y'all dreams that
made
got
it
shot down.
Call
You
it.
know what I'm
Tell us
saying?
about your failures.
Hey, this is DJ. I got a question for Speedy
What?
that you didn't let me get out. Nigga hung up on me. Have you heard about T.I. doing stand-up comedy now?
Yeah, I guess he was at he went up the other night. Again, I'm not one of them comedians that go, oh, this shit is sacred, motherfucker, everybody can't do it. Go on up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on up there. It's, you know, if he's funny, he's funny. But he's going off of, I'm T.I., so people are going to laugh because he's T.I. But
Nah,
it's
hey, I
really,
heard a
it's
little
really-
bit of it. It
for
was
how-
kind
yeah.
of funny,
the stage
but
will sift
it
out
wasn't really
who should
based
be
off
there
it being
now.
T.I., but I'm surprised, Speedy. Usually you a hater, you know what I'm saying? And you
Wow.
actually, you know,
I don't hate
surprised me.
on anybody. I'll let you know if you're funny or not. Now I haven't seen his stand up. I don't know if he's funny or not. But just
Yeah, it's a couple clips out there on social media.
I wonder
but
if
they
he
only
talks
gonna
about the
show the
Floyd
funny
fight.
shit.
I wonder if that's part of his.
Yeah, it was some
routine.
funny shit. Like it wasn't like no T. I don't think that was laughing because it was T.I. Like he was saying some, like I mean somebody probably wrote the jokes for him, but he is, you know, he's kind of a funny dude. But a lot of comedians do feel like that is sacred, and anybody that try to jump in it, like they tell them you're gonna fail and all kinds of shit like this. And that's why I say, especially with these new comics, y'all be hating on these new comics, boy.
No.
So that's why I thought y'all was gonna be hating on T.I.
No. See, you're wrong. Even when I talk about DC Young Fly, all I said is that he has I said he has a set kind of audience. So his audience know exactly what he's going to get. Now, if me and him on the same show, I set him on fire. I'm setting the nigga on fire.
You seen one thing that they did that them dudes did, and you kind of judged them off of that because of you only seen that one thing.
No,
But
that's
I
all they
think
do.
if you-
No.
if
That's
you
not
go
one
on-
thing. DJ, that's the only stand up. They don't do stand up. They just do the bagging thing.
Yeah. They're good at
Yeah,
it.
that's what
Yeah.
you keep saying, but I've seen them do stand up.
No, you did not.
Carlos
Yeah, they
Miller
was
is
Where?
You did not see him do stand up.
Where?
Yes. Huh?
Where did you see him do stand up?
Well, Carlos Miller started on Who's Got Jokes. I've seen him do.
No,
I've seen 100
bro.
clips.
See, that's what you're missing. I'm
DC.
talking about. For me, I can do an hour worth of material, 1 hour straight. Not no.
Why haven't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang up now, man. That's what I'm gonna let you go back to
Why haven't
packaging.
you? We're the HBO special. We're the
Wow.
Sunshine special.
Wow.
Wow, such.
You go roll up on him at the casino?
Yeah, you gonna roll up on me at the light
At
with your
the
phone
light?
out, Pat?
Speedy stand-up comedy. One clip gonna come up.
DJ, I'm very disappointed
Yeah.
in your argument. That sounded pretty ignorant. I thought you actually have a point. But the point is that they don't have enough comedic material to call themselves comic, which if you're a professional,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
doesn't matter what field, if you're an actor and somebody hasn't put in the work, it's hard to respect them. If somebody can't do drama, comedy, and then romance, I mean, why would Denzel look at them niggas any different from somebody who could just do it,
Understandable.
play themselves?
You
You know?
say that about DC, but to say that about Carlos
You
and
brought up Carlos, nigga. What
Yeah,
you talking about?
again,
Yeah.
they not
Like,
stand up
they
comics.
Yeah.
DJ, you brought
they
them
do
dudes up.
stand-up.
You brought them dudes
Why
up.
are you defending
I
dudes?
know.
But Speedy has
Are you
said
dating
that
one of
before
these
about their
motherfuckers?
whole crew.
No, he said DC Young Fly. You brought up other men.
Yeah, you said somebody else.
Oh,
But it don't matter.
They do their thing together.
Okay, you
Oh,
like them
well.
now. What's
Oh,
your
okay.
Dudes on stage together. That works.
That's how you feel. I mean,
Hey,
that's how
we're
you
interviewing
feel.
Sebastian
I
right
respect
now, and he has a career.
Oh,
Well,
wait,
he
he
had a career.
I know you have a lot of these, but tell us your first failed career. You thought you was gonna be something and it didn't work.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Make me feel better about my shit.
That never really happened.
Ah,
I want to be a box boy. Thanks, DJ.
God bless you.
Thanks, DJ.
God bless you.
Oh my God.
Call in, y'all. Let us know
No,
your first
I
failure.
I just knew I was
think
gonna
you
play basketball.
Yeah.
Basketball? Oh.
And then when I go to Harbor College, these niggas was good. Matter of fact, dude he was everything. Same year I came out of high school, and his grades was horrible, so he went to Harvard College. And so they were like, oh yeah, we got the coach goes, oh, well, it's gonna be kind of hard. We have a point guard coming from, and he named the guy. I was like, he's coming here. He's like, yeah. So I mean, you could stay and try to. But you guys, both come here with the same amount of time, 2 years, and he's probably going to start the whole 2 years. You don't mind coming off the bench? I'm like, I'm cool. I'm cool. Because, but I thought that's what I was going to do for a living. But, yeah.
It's funny when you have a dream or something, you're a talent or something, and in your little box, you're like, man, I'm really good at this shit. And you kind of spread out and meet other people.
You see the world, man.
Yeah, I remember thinking I was a pretty damn good singer. And making the band had came to New York, right?
Okay.
So my buddy dragged me to this audition, and I just thought I actually went pretty far, but I thought about it because all of a sudden you're in a room with 100 motherfuckers that all think they can sing, and 20 or 30 of them are like elite. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden I'm like, oh, this is what I need to be around too. But then you got to ask yourself, do I want to compete at that level? Do I want to get as good as I need to get?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just remember being like, oh shit, some other cats
What's up, Diddy?
can sing.
Go,
I made it to the end. No, I made it to the end. You know what I'm saying?
Where'd you fuck up at?
Actually, I never have.
I fucked up for
out of
both of
Houston.
us. I did it for the rest of y'all.
We don't fuck up in the South.
Come on, man. It was something that you thought you was going to be, but you're not.
No, it's God's will in the South.
What's going on, fam?
What it do, man?
What'd you want to be as a kid, man?
When I was a kid, man, shit. Pick something.
You hit him with the Terrence Howard. What you want to be as a kid, man?
Look here,
Anything,
man.
I wanted to be everything. I wanted to be an astronaut. I wanted to be
An astronaut.
Well, astronaut stripper. That's dope, man.
That's true. What don't you want to be when you were a kid, man?
Stripper.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
astronaut
said stripper.
No, I said president.
Of the strippers. Cool,
The president's stripper.
Yeah.
Stripping president.
A stripping president.
What's up, L? How can we help you, man?
Hey, no, I was just listening to what DJ was saying about the comics and stuff. So, okay, so Speed, what you said, they're not stand-up comics. So, what makes a stand-up comic? I'm confused on that part.
Well, I'll just put it like this. So, what they do.
DC Young Fly, but yeah, Carlos has been doing stand-up.
Carlos probably been doing stand-up, but we were talking about DC Young Fly, and DC Young Fly has found a niche, which he just bags on people. Now, can he go up and do an hour's worth of material and just do stand-up? He doesn't have to because his audience, that's what they want him to do. So I wouldn't tell him, oh, he needs to start doing stand-up. No, he found, sometimes you got to find a kink in the armor. And you find that kink and you find he's making money doing it that way. So why would I tell him to change? He don't need to do stand-up.
But he does do stand-up, though. That's why
he doesn't do stand-up. He just clowns the audience.
In between, like on their show.
Yeah, they
their show, like where they have like all of them together. They each do their own individual stand-up deals during the show.
No,
Okay.
I think you guys are not understanding what the actual comics mean by a stand-up comic.
Like I go up, there's nobody else with me on stage.
I'm calling in. I'm confused.
Yeah, okay, if I'm booked on the show, I'm the headliner. So there's two other comics in front of me. One is doing 30, and the one before him is probably doing 15 minutes. My job as the headlining comic, I'm doing an hour, maybe an hour some change, because people are eating while I'm on stage. They got to pay their bill before they leave. All that shit got to happen before I even get off stage. So I'm doing for sure an hour, 10 minutes worth of material. Nobody's up by myself. Nobody's up there. I'm not handing it off to somebody else.
Based on the amount of time that they're on stage.
Say it again.
So you're saying if they're on stage less than an hour?
No. I'm saying
as a headliner, they're not a stand-up comic.
No, god damn, niggas, y'all, because you guys keep trying to.
Bro.
No, you keep trying to pitch. All I'm saying is, as
Just
far as
tell me what a stand-up comic is all I want to know.
Somebody who can write
Speedy.
material and do it by themselves.
Me, motherfucker.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. They've done that.
yeah, but okay. I guess you
Okay,
just.
whether they're doing individually or they're doing it at a show, they're still doing stand-up comedy.
I have never seen DC do.
I think being by yourself is a big part.
by
of it. You gotta
himself
be by
do
yourself.
an hour.
My dad was setting up stage one time to go on stage. I went on stage when he was backstage and did 30 seconds. Does that make me a stand-up comic?
30 seconds.
No, that's why I'm asking the question.
I'm asking you the question, though.
No, that doesn't make you a stand-up.
Okay.
Then. That's the same premise.
That's the premise, because there's like Wanzer went up. Okay, Wanzer went up at Robbie's show, and he did what?
They're not doing it one time.
Hold on. But hold
I'm
on.
confused on why they're not considered stand-up comics if they're consistently doing
It's
comedy,
a different form of
doing
art.
shows.
It's just a different form of
Is
art.
it the stand-up part? Like they're comics, but they're not stand-up comics. You know what
Well,
I'm saying? Because I do feel you. You should be
Yeah.
on stage by yourself.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
art.
It's like
That's the original art form of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's
That's why
hard
it's so
to
scary.
explain, but it should be easy because you guys are trying to figure out why would I say he's not a stand-up. I'm saying him an hour on stage and me an hour on stage, I'll break the brakes off this nigga. His hour can't fuck with my hour.
Well,
But-
of course, I mean
That's an argument.
But-
Who's
but-
funny?
anything.
but-
Anything. You always have one comedian that blow the roof off. Somebody may go and they kill, but you have somebody that's gonna kill even more.
Now, okay, let me do it this way. I'll do it this way.
Right.
So Dave Chappelle and DJ and Young Fly, or do you think they're the same comedians, or they're totally two different
No.
comics? Right?
Totally different.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm more of a Dave Chappelle comic. He's different. He's totally different than what I do on stage.
Yeah.
So I would say he's not a total stand-up. Does he make people laugh? Yeah, he make people laugh. So he's a comedian. But he not Dave Chappelle. He not Ricky Smiley. He not them motherfuckers. Right?
So when you started, were you a stand-up comedian?
When I started, I was a stand-up comic, yeah. But I just had a few minutes where I couldn't say I was Bernie Mac of the world. But at some point, I got to where their level was.
Started, you consider yourself a stand-up comedian.
Anybody that gets on stage is a stand-up comic. It's where do you place yourself at? Do I say, okay, when I started off, I was just starting off, I had a few minutes worth of material, but I wasn't Bernie Mac. When I met Bernie Mac,
I understand that. I mean, I understand there's levels to it.
that's what I'm saying. That's the
What
levels,
I'm
yeah.
just saying is there's still stand-up comedians. It's just that not at the different levels that Dave Chappelle has put in that work. You put in that work. That's what I think DJ was getting at.
No. DJ was hating.
DJ dumb. Let me say this.
DJ was hating.
DJ was hating.
This is how I feel about, and this is from somebody who's literally grown up in this world my whole life. Okay, when I think about, I'll give you guys Chris Tucker, right? I personally don't consider Chris Tucker a stand-up comic. He has two specials that are out. He has a Def Jam and he has one he did on his own, right? Neither one of those are groundbreaking. Neither one of those changed the comedy world. Maybe his first one did a Def Jam, right? But
First
that
one
got
did.
to a movie
Yeah, the first
career.
one was big.
Yeah.
He's a great comedic actor.
Oh yeah.
He made a
He's
huge
better-
imprint with that.
He's a
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
comedic actor than a lot of stand-up comics or stand-up comics,
Yeah.
right? That don't take nothing away from Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
But can he compete with the greats in the stand-up comedy world when
Nope.
it comes to his stand-up?
Not at all.
No.
And that's the homie.
But
Yeah.
D.L. Hughley, right? I wouldn't go see a D.L. Hughley comedy movie over a Chris Tucker comedy movie. But I would pay to see D.L.
But he's a stand-up comedian,
before I-
for sure.
Before,
It's
yeah.
just, it's just two different art forms.
Yeah.
And some comics master one, some don't.
get the
Yeah.
saying that they're not stand-up comics, but saying that they are.
Nigga, I just explained to you they're two different
Two
art
different
forms.
art forms.
Okay,
yeah.
let's just
I
take
feel
out
like
the
you're
word.
saying that they're just not doing stand-up.
Yeah,
They're not
let's
doing
just take
stand-up.
that. We take that word out and just go with what Nick just said. At the end of the day, it's two totally different people. That's all.
Yeah, it's just two different.
Because Chris Tucker's Def Jam, a lot of people don't know that was the only amount of time he had. Chris got discovered off of that set that he did on Def Jam, but he did it at the Comedy Act Theater, and Cube came and saw him and said, "I want that dude in my next movie." But that's all he had. He couldn't go on the road headline for nobody. He couldn't be the stand-up like I know a stand-up.
I understand that.
Okay.
Right. So,
I understand. I guess okay.
So I'm gonna take out I'll do this. I'll take out that he's not a stand-up. He stands there, he's with a mic, but can he do an hour by himself of material? No, he cannot.
Without people in the front and
Yeah.
in the back to rag on.
Yeah.
him.
Now, and even if you want to rag on him, I'm not even gonna go that far.
and then on the flip side of that, there's a million stand-up comics who probably can't do what DC Young Fly can do.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah.
To stand on stage and improvise, and so that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's
they
an art
can
form.
be respected. It just and just because somebody say he's not a stand-up, you guys take. Not saying you personally, but it sounds like you guys take it as a negative by saying somebody ain't something. It just is what it is.
No, I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah.
I didn't say you, bro.
The
That's why-
difference.
That's why I said now you.
We also don't know that he can't be, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he could. We don't know what's
We've
ahead
never
for him.
seen it. I've never seen him do an hour by himself.
What a stand-up is and what a stand-up isn't from, I'm just trying to understand.
All right. Hey, you know what?
I see what you're saying. I understand that there's just the different levels
Yeah.
of that person and what they do and how they do and what their ability
I get it.
So L, I know you heard us tell the story about Bruh Man from the Fifth Floor. So Bruh Man from the Fifth Floor was never a comedian. He was an actor who played a role. And this promoter said, hey, man, if you could add a couple jokes to your Brother Man shit, I'll book you as a headliner and pay you $5,000 to go out on the road. And he got 2 little opening jokes he had, and he went straight to Bruh Man. And he was clocking dollars on the road. Comics was hot. There was a lot of comedians that was upset because he was taking their money, but, you know, they wasn't getting it no way, so I don't know how they thought it was their money. But at the end of the day, was he a true stand-up comic? No. But he found a kink in the armor, which was Bruh Man. And somebody was going to pay him to do Bruh Man on stage.
And that's a good deal, too.
But nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
He made some money off that.
It's the level of where you at. I got you.
All right.
I got you.
All right. So,
I just was trying to understand.
and I think DC Young Fly is a funny dude. Them niggas is funny.
Oh, he hilarious.
Oh, yeah,
At the
they're
end of the
funny.
day, them niggas is funny. Funny.
Yeah, they're
See,
real funny.
Hey, I'll tell you this, and then I gotta let you go.
shit.
I already hung up on him.
Oh shit! I'll tell you guys this.
Later
To
on.
me, I was never a comedian who said just because you do a certain kind of way that
Yeah.
ain't funny. I think whatever you do to make people laugh, you should get paid for it.
Yeah.
If you make people laugh, you should get paid. You get up there and the
Oh, yeah,
motherfucker
if
look
you
at
smash
you stupid.
watermelons, whatever your shit
Whatever
is.
it is, if you bust 900 watermelons and
get it.
everybody
My
fall
man
out laughing and they
Gallagher.
pay to come
Yeah.
see you,
Yeah.
you a stand up. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
But I think one of the
Fuck it
keys
up.
I would have is being alone. on
Caller,
that
what's your
stage
name?
is important.
Where you calling from?
Okay, Speedy, it's just a couple
Uh-oh,
things,
Vernon.
and I know the first thing is that you said that you were on whose level?
What's up, brother?
I'm on all them niggas level. Bernie Mac, Quake, all
You
of them.
ask everybody.
Well, I'm a headliner.
But no, I'm just bullshitting with you.
I'm a
But
headliner
back
comic.
to the original point, what you all were saying was absolutely true. For people who don't understand that it's many different levels to the game, and then and it's like, oh well, DC got a good 5 minutes. That ain't got shit on somebody who's been in the game for 20, 25 years and got a good 2-hour, 3-hour set just off the top of their head, bullshitting around.
Yeah.
Facts,
So,
man.
so here it is that you on Wildin' Out and you got a good couple of seasons. Nigga, you ain't, no, I feel like you tell jokes. And it's like you might as well not even put the comedian in there, nigga. You just tell jokes.
That's fucked up, man. That's funny, Vernon.
And for people to sit up here and to nitpick on what this is and what that is, nigga, be in the game, start from the bottom and have to do all kinds of bullshit, do comedy in bowling alleys and all this other kinds of shit, and then you get your strike and then call yourself a comedian.
Yep.
Facts. All right, thanks, Vernon. We're gonna take. We got a guest
Thanks,
in the house.
Vernon.
Take a quick break. I would say this real quick. I remember when I was
Playing basketball, man. My pop sent me to a camp. I got invited to a basketball camp. It was like an elite camp up in the Bay Area. And up until that point, like you were saying, I had only played against high school kids. You know what I mean? So in that realm, I'm nice. I'm like, nigga, this is like some beast.
He like cats out.
So I get to this camp, and I remember sitting there thinking, like, damn, I ain't never played basketball before. Because this is not what we've been playing in high school.
Different game, right?
This is not the same thing. Like,
Nigga said the real pick and roll.
right, like, and I remember I went to another basketball camp, and the shortest point guard was 6'4". I think I might have been like 5'8" at the time, and I was playing like shooting guard. So I'm looking like, what
You was
the
a
heck?
young JJ Barea.
I'm like, bro. But I had to mentally understand, like, okay, these are people who actually play basketball.
J. Cole Barea.
Right. You feel what I'm saying? I was like, these are the people who actually call themselves professional. I got a homeboy named Tommy. My pops can vouch for this.
Professional basketball player.
When you talk about a professional basketball player, he not gonna miss.
Okay.
If you leave him open, you might as well go back the other way.
Buckets.
I played against any professional basketball player, even the centers, the ones you think suck.
Yeah.
If you leave them open, it's a bucket. There's no way they're gonna miss it. That's the difference between a professional basketball player and people who play basketball. People who play basketball, you gonna go to the gym by yourself, nigga. You might score 10 points.
Yeah.
A professional that
Motherfucker
never
leave you
plays.
open.
I got a homeboy, John Lucas the fourth.
Oh wait, yeah, I know. him.
5'6", you know, he from your area. 5'5", maybe 5'4". Played in the NBA 13 years.
Yeah.
I seen him go to the gym and terrorize everybody. Professionals, it didn't matter. He terrorized everybody in the gym. But I got to see the difference between a professional basketball player, any professional thing. So I just think we have to respect it. You got to respect the people who put the time in whatever respective. Like the homie here, he a porn star. We all have sex. We all fucking.
He a
Well, y'all be fucking?
professional.
But he a
Hey, but
professional.
Y'all
He
be fucking.
a
We
professional.
be
fucking.
I'm a child of God.
So
bro.
when you feel offended,
It's a different thing.
if I compare myself to what you do, you would feel offended.
Yeah, not offended.
Just go with the flow.
Take your shot.
A man of confidence.
go there.
Look, a man of confidence.
Let's see what happens.
Hey, well, all right, nigga.
So it sounds like
we'll get on stage.
See how it goes.
You want to take a quick?
Let's see who go to sleep first.
So there's telling jokes and there's being a comedian. It sounds like what you're
Yeah, there
saying.
you
Yeah.
go. Tell it jokes.
Basically.
And then there's having sex and there's fucking.
Basically.
Fashion.
Hey, we take a quick break.
I
Come
make
right
love
back.
personally.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
I can go.
Yeah, you go.
Mix all
Go.
that shit in there.
That's true. That's true.
We're gonna take a quick break. We got a special guest in the house, man.
Yeah, we played ball. We got into it.
Part of the rollout fam.
Yeah.
Y'all was asking about my man's pulled up.
Like, where he been at?
He's still
A
kicking.
little about black basketball. Jim.
We right back, y'all.
Argue with everybody till you find out after he's like,
Yeah.
I would have been like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I
of
know
course.
It was just my fault. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
Damn.
then they put a fucking missing person report out on me because I ended up going to my friend crib and just got the bike there and just laid in her bed for like a week. Ain't call nobody. Mind you, my phone smashed. I'm not on social media. Oh yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, and
you back, but we back.
no,
Just go
but
ahead.
yeah, and what happened was I fell on my motorcycle doing some dumb shit. It was all my fault.
Shout out to dumb shit. We
Yeah,
always
shout out to dumb shit.
We got in groups and somebody gave us
Hashtag
names.
dude shit.
Shit make life
Shout out
fun,
to
man.
dumb shit.
Yeah.
I'm a hashtag that shit.
You gotta do
Hashtag
it.
dumb
Hashtag
shit.
dumb shit. And
But,
just put all,
um,
everybody
It's
just
not
post
bad.
all your shit.
Yeah,
bad,
basically. Post all the dumb shit
Dumb
you did.
shit.
So here's my post. I was riding my motorcycle, 2 a.m, nobody around. Tried to go for a wheelie. I'm feeling myself. Kind of hit that shit too hard.
You know
The
it's that
shit
voice
just
go,
flipped
just
back.
do it.
Yeah.
I'ma do
It flipped back. It was a wrap. So I went tumbling
So you
down the
cracked
street.
the helmet?
Wow.
The windshield did.
okay.
No, the helmet's good.
Okay.
And I had my jacket on, but I ain't have nothing down here, so my knees got fucked up and all that.
Yeah, what's
Aw,
the... Okay,
damn.
let's do this. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy Friends, and I'll be
Speedy.
up in this.
Bitch.
In-house we got.
Nat Turner in the building.
In-house we got.
Sebastian,
A.K.A.
AKA.
aka Donzel.
Oh, shit.
love it.
AKA rock out with my cock out.
In-house we got.
A-Dot now.
A.K.A.
A-Dot.
At the marble table, the one, the only, the honorable.
Shalom to the people.
My son works. Nat fell on his bike.
Yeah.
Got extra helmet.
Yeah.
Lot of
He's
shit
alive,
going on.
y'all. He's alive.
He's
Yeah,
here.
I'm here.
How you laying
And
for
yo,
a week?
let me tell you
For a
about the
week?
missing person
Yeah.
report. Yeah, so I smashed my phone. I wasn't on social media.
Okay.
So my friends was like, yo, what the fuck happened to this dude?
Where you
I
at?
just left a particular person, and she was like, I ain't hear from this nigga. It's been a week. So they came. First, they did
Thought he was on
the
Snap, nigga.
the what they call a farewell check, where they had somebody go knock on the door. They called my building and had my building go knock on my door.
I didn't know.
They
I didn't know
looked
the name
into
of that. The farewell
it's called
check?
farewell check. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Never
just
heard of
to
that.
knock on your door, make sure you
Make sure
good
you're
type
I
shit.
never heard of that.
Yeah. So
Oh shit.
they looked in under the garage and they see my bike wasn't there, my car was there, my bike wasn't there. They know they last seen me on a bike, so they just put 2 and 2 together.
And they do
Something
a
must have
missing
happened with this nigga on the bike.
Wow.
So they went to the police precinct. Like, yo, they like, oh, this nigga just taking a vacation. Yeah, don't worry about it. He'll be
All
back.
right.
Yeah,
What'd he do?
he all right.
You know what? He said, what
did
he do
y'all
for
get
living?
into an
He just
argument?
porn, but-
Oh, he's just over there fucking some other bitches. Don't worry about it. Did y'all get into an argument or something? They tried everything they could to not let her, discourage her from making a missing person report. And she finally did. And I called that next day just to touch bases with everything. I was feeling a little better. And then that's what she told me. So
You miss it.
yeah, you missing, nigga. You gotta go to the precinct and tell them that you back.
You gotta walk in.
I said, no, I'm not going in there, nigga. Fuck that. So they called me like 5 days later. It was like, you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
That's crazy.
So-
police,
so-
police say you
No,
good?
police
Yeah,
called me. Yeah, they called me. The
It's nice to get
police
checked
called
on
me.
by the police.
So it's
Yeah.
called what again?
Farewell check.
Yeah.
farewell check.
Like if
So they come into your apartment.
they come to your apartment and knock on your door.
And they, I'm saying they can open it.
No,
Well, it didn't get that deep. Unless it's really, it's the people, the
They call the
building,
building and tell them
the
to
building
check.
did. The police, I don't even think would really do that unless they really think something going on in there. They probably kick the door in. But I think initially they just knock and just see if everything's
they
okay.
contact the
They
building,
check,
I think,
yeah.
and they
Yeah,
have them
yeah.
go look. Like, hey, we think something might be happening to this person in this room, whatever.
I'm looking
Facts.
for my baby now.
Word.
He
And
on a
these is-
bike.
Yeah, and these is homies. Like,
You know, what he do
actually,
for a
that
living?
was Havana. That was here that I interviewed that I brought up here. She the one that did that. You know what I'm saying?
You know I go there. What do you do
Yeah.
for a living? Everybody go. It's crazy. He has a job. But no, we need to know what he does for a living.
Yo, it's funny as hell because
Entertainer.
listen,
He's
last
an
night,
entertainer. He fucks.
yo, last night I was out, right? Shorty, I'm just talking to her. She was sitting next to me. I'm like, yo, my name Keith. I'm a Sagittarius. She was like, no, your name Nat Turner and you're a porn star. I said, oh shit. I can't be Keith for nothing, Speedy. You know what I'm saying?
Once you say
It's like hide
Sagittarius,
behind a
them
little
motherfuckers
tree.
They dig low. Why would
They're like, hold on. I said, I'm Keith. I'm a Sagittarius.
How'd the rest of that conversation go?
She like,
he fucked?
I'm gonna probably
we
meet
go.
with her later on today.
I'm just curious,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Nah.
She like,
No, she jumped on it when we got that out the way. Oh no, you Nat Turner. I know you do porno. I'm like, okay, well, let's
that's
move
what I
forward
do.
from
You want a
there.
drink, bitch?
Yeah, what you did? Let me give her a double. Let's
Interesting
go.
pickup game when you got that in the back, because like at least they know.
Because I'm always humble with it. I never say my name Nat Turner.
No, you let your work do the talking
Nah,
for
I'm
you.
Keith. My name.
What's
Keith.
like me, you know.
You figure
You
it
Speedy?
out after that. Next thing you know, her and her friend Googling shit.
Yeah.
Now the
Like,
whole
right
wall's
there,
like,
right there.
yo, what the fuck? And I'm like, yo. Now I get 3 double shots. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey, the ladies want to get you a
Does
drink.
it always turn into that? Like, can you ever fuck with a chick and have it be like some like not sex shit? Or they always like, oh, I'm gonna fuck this dude. Like
if
immediately.
they don't know Nat Turner,
Then they can be like a
it'll be
normal
normal,
thing.
a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
more normal. But as soon as they catch
So,
one of Nat
that's what I'm
Turner,
saying,
it
yeah.
turns into
So we
sex
meet on the
automatically.
basketball court. We
Which I
balling.
wouldn't complain about. But.
We on the court and we going at it. And they was like, yo, Speedy, you know what it is? I don't give a fuck who it is. Niggas can post me. Let's go, nigga. But check up. And that was like, and he would smile like that. Every time a nigga smile like that, I'm like, oh, shit, you can't fight. Fuck. Check up, nigga. Check up. I said, yeah, all right, man. We finna check up. I was like, that nigga's like, hey, Speedy, you're a porn star. Oh, cool.
Don't post them up. Don't post them up.
Cool. Yeah, don't post it.
Don't post them up.
We was balling.
You know how to play one way, a fucking brute. That's it.
He
Like,
played like he from New York.
facts.
Yeah, he from New York
facts.
as well.
That's what's
From
up.
New York.
Long Island.
Long Island.
Yeah,
Strong
Roosevelt,
Island.
Long Island.
Strong Island.
Full fact.
We're all Wu-Tang from Long Island, right?
Nah, that's Staten Island.
Same thing.
Everybody
It's an island.
always
It's an
fuck that
island.
up.
It's an
There
island.
would be some old head
Island
nigga from
motherfucking
Cali that'll
island,
fuck that up,
man.
right?
You the fuck Tay. I'll be right in.
I knew you would have fucked that up too. Yeah. You thought that was Shaolin.
I thought you was from Shaolin.
Okay,
man.
Who's from me? E40 iller than Jay-Z. This
Facts.
nigga said.
Facts.
That's a real
Yeah.
Cali shit.
Yeah.
I
I'm
said-
from
He
Cali,
said
but I
he-
won't
no,
go
no,
that
no,
far.
I said
I won't go
That's
that
what he
far.
said.
a rapper.
Now who?
As a rapper, wordplay. That's
No,
what I'm
no,
talking
no,
about.
no, no.
E40.
No.
Period.
No,
Better
E40
than
got
Jay-Z.
some verbiage.
Period.
But Jay-Z, man.
I
God
think Jay-Z's
damn.
the greatest to ever put a song together. You know what I'm saying? But if we
He
talking about
one
wordplay,
hit. He one and done.
that's what
He
they
don't
say.
do. He don't do his verse
I
twice.
wasn't in the booth with him.
If
I
I
don't know that
understood
shit.
what E40 was saying, maybe I'll be able to.
Yeah, that's
Well, he
the
do
thing.
weed
First of all, I
pulls.
don't
He got
know what
weed
the fuck he's
pulls.
talking
Right.
about.
That I
Right.
think especially when I was young in the East Coast, I would hear that and not even give it.
A shot at
Right.
all.
You're probably
Oh,
right.
that's
You're probably better than
interesting,
I
Right.
give him credit
I
for.
understand shit.
No,
Shout out to E.
I realized that when I moved here, he was
Yeah.
better than I gave him
Yeah,
credit for.
he's a
Okay.
beast.
But I would not do the same for Sugar Free. I don't give a fuck how long I've been here. And this nigga said Sugar Free was one of his illest. I'm like, yo,
Ever.
what's going on right
Street
now?
gospel, one of the
This nigga
greatest
said
albums
Sugar
ever
Free.
recorded.
I would have. I don't give
He
a
did come
fuck.
on the show.
would never
He
give him a
came
shot.
on the show and destroyed.
Listening to that
Sugar
shit?
Free destroyed on this
Oh,
motherfucker.
wow.
Oh no,
Oh my
not
God,
that
he
dude.
destroyed. He was funny.
I'd rather listen
Okay, who's
to
from?
Mac Dre
Where you
and
at?
some
Where you born at? Who we know?
But like famous people,
Yeah.
rapping niggas.
From Long-
Eric B. Rakim,
Oh, okay.
Jay, Eddie Murphy, Howard Stern, Nat Turner. Yeah, we all from
Nat
the same.
Turner.
We all from the same area.
I was gonna put Nat in there.
Charlie
I
Murphy,
know, right?
Charlie Murphy, Eddie Murphy. You know what I'm saying?
All the
We
Murphys.
all from
Oh,
Roosevelt.
wow.
Unc, everybody.
So they were from.
I don't think I haven't been to.
EPMD.
I haven't been there.
Nice.
I haven't been to Staten or Long Island. I haven't been to either one of those two. Brooklyn, Manhattan, Jersey. That's pretty much it. That's all I've been. Oh, upstate. Had to go do a show at upstate New York.
What part of upstate? I got upstate.
Syracuse.
Rochester.
Syracuse, yeah. Had to go up
So
there. And
Syracuse, Rochester, Buffalo.
and that's where I saw the Amish, what are they? Yeah, in the buggy.
Shout
Yeah.
out to
Horse and buggy in the
Maybe
motherfuckers.
the
Horse and
butcher.
buggy like a motherfucker with the hookup.
Did you like go to shake their hand and scare them?
Nah, they just told me don't. They say don't fuck with them because they was
yeah.
doing their things. They say don't say shit to them.
I don't
But-
think I've ever seen an Amish person in
Yeah,
In the flesh.
You talking about Amish?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Upstate New York, they up there.
Yeah.
In Utah, too.
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah.
seen them in Utah with the buggy carriage going down.
What
the
you
street.
doing in Utah? Fucking. Yeah.
I went to go.
like Utah.
No. I went to
You
actually.
know that
go
act like he do
out.
regular shit.
I
No.
I was going hiking.
Moving, yeah, it was skiing.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I went to Mount Zion.
Oh, okay. What's up there? What's there?
They ain't doing no porno in Utah, I don't think.
A lot of rocks and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nah,
I
that's
know.
crazy.
Y'all naked.
Other shit.
Y'all naked in the
No,
sun.
no.
Yeah, I do other shit.
You do.
I be doing other shit.
Rock
you know what I'm saying?
climbing.
Like the homie say, man, you FUX. You fucks, nigga. You get paid to do this shit right. I'm in there practicing. This is cool. We good.
Shit. Getting paid while I'm sitting here talking to you. Real talk.
Now, are you done?
Website
Are you
on
done, or
fire.
are you?
Nah, I got the little OnlyFans shit popping.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you got content.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
you
content,
probably.
for
Oh,
sure.
damn.
I got content from before I even started doing porno, like at home with
Fuck.
the big camera you sit
Oh,
on
that-
your fucking
Oh,
shoulder.
wow.
Back then.
Hey, move that way, dog.
Move it.
You just sit
Come on,
this big
Kelvin.
ass camera right there. I got VHS shit
Shut
at the
up.
crib as
you got
as a 17-year-old. Like
Now, how often you got?
Oh, my God. I'm so
I was the dude in the hood. Like I got footage, kid. I got footage.
Was you
OnlyFans.
texting you fucking?
Word, I should have been. Before it got to that,
You can hear me in the background.
started
Hey,
doing
y'all,
porno.
shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
yeah, basically.
Fucking over here.
Oh, no.
So do
Fuck
you
you.
collab with other OnlyFans content makers?
Well, you gotta
Yeah.
collab, not niggas, chicks.
Right.
Collab with no niggas.
dudes, hey.
What we do.
Hey, nigga, put your
But,
shit with my shit.
yeah, you gotta collab with her because the paperwork gotta match up. So you can't just throw anything up there. There gotta be somebody that's registered into OnlyFans or if you gotta really get their ID and have them sign a model release. But it's easy if they already got an OnlyFans. You could just at them.
Okay.
That's
Now,
release
are you
something.
fucking on the shit?
Yeah, you do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Oh,
saying?
wow.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing. I ain't never been on that.
He was like,
Yeah.
"Word."
You know what I'm saying? You can read poetry if you know what I'm saying. You can sit there naked reading poetry or some dumb shit. Whatever you do, you
Now,
do.
what's-
Everybody
what's-
always think it's all just sex content.
That's what we think
You
it is.
could no.
what I
You ain't
You
gonna make me think nothing else. Like, you ain't
No,
gonna make me
you
think.
have an auditorium
You're not
on
gonna make
how
me
to
think
become
you
a
on there playing
comedian.
pool, nigga. You ain't on there
yeah.
going, hey, bitch.
That's
That's
making more money. Yeah, obviously
We
sex
a bunch of
sells.
perverts, man.
Yeah, we perverts,
Sex
man.
sells.
Not me.
Yeah.
I'll be on my only page going, so y'all want me to do what now?
I'll probably get a couple hundred to take a piss.
No.
No, it gets that deep. Whatever, nigga.
You just have a good following.
You ever did the coin thing where like you sit in front of the cam and then they hit you with the coins and
Well,
shit?
that's different.
I don't know what that
That's,
is, but what's
that's
that?
like webcam and type shit.
Oh, okay.
that's,
That's when they
um,
live, I think,
That's
right?
that cam soda, chatterbait, shit like that. OnlyFans is different.
Oh,
But they can
Yes.
give
I
you
heard
money
about that.
live. So like,
Yeah, you-
like they
as you
request
live.
things and you read the chat live and they send you
Yeah.
money and
They'll send
shit.
you-
And I
Then
don't
you
know.
can go into
Yeah, I
a
heard
private
about that.
room where they could pay
Oh, I didn't know that
whatever
part.
to have
wait,
you
you
do
can get a
whatever.
private room.
But I don't.
That's what I
don't
thought,
like
too.
that. That's
It's
not.
not, yeah.
I don't like doing that
get
shit because
requests
it'd be
and
some
then,
dude.
Wow, you feel like a whore.
Yo, won't you do this?
Turn around, nigga. Turn around,
I
nigga.
I
Down.
took that computer, closed that shit down. I ain't never went back on there again.
Turn
Nigga,
around,
all right,
Nate.
Turn around.
Yo,
man.
what
I was
about it?
like,
They,
Everything,
they was like, yeah, what's up, girl?
I
Hey,
never
nigga.
did that again.
Keith,
I
turn
never
around.
Did that again.
Turn the sound down on this one.
And it's just you by yourself.
Yeah.
And that's how uncomfortable it still made me feel like nobody around. You in the
I'm
room
gonna give
by
you 30
yourself.
coins and nigga turn around.
Nah,
30 coins.
Shit. I'm like, yo, fuck you, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Still gotta go buy a new.
Look,
Look, you gotta go buy a new tablet.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker,
Like,
teach you, nigga.
fuck you talking about?
Getting on my shit.
But those are the fans
Wow.
that I've developed over the years. I can't lie to you. A lot of them are homosexual. And that's not.
Ain't that said?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And they paying. It is what it is. So just coming from my background, where I came from, it took me a long time to really even try to accept that shit. Like that exists.
Like it is what it is. You know what
I'm
you're
saying? Like that exists. Like I got 500 gay fucking fans. You know what I mean? It exists. This shit is real.
You got your picture on their wall.
Yeah. Probably.
That's him without his helmet on when he fell. He didn't know I was out there. I saw him. He fell, bitch.
Look at my new helmet.
Yeah.
There you go. Your OnlyFans, nigga. When you get home, nigga, I got a new helmet, nigga. Monetize it, man. Come on, man.
Now, what is there certain cities you go to where it's just no brainer as soon as they see you, or you
anywhere on the east side?
On the east side, okay.
Anywhere on the east side.
Back home?
Yeah.
You can go do like
Especially
signings and
back
shit like
home.
that.
Yeah.
Huh?
You can go do like a tables, like some signings and
I've
shit.
done that before. I've definitely done that. I don't look.
You ain't wrote a book yet?
Do that type of shit.
You gotta write a book, man.
You write an ebook, man.
I am.
Dude, from where you came from, you gotta write a book.
I am. I don't think it's all the way said and done. I think a couple more years I'll sit down and do that.
Yeah.
When it's like, I ain't got nothing to do with this no more. I'm doing something.
But I think because of how you came up, there's somebody else that's gonna see that and go, oh shit, I can make it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because I went to jail, motherfuckers don't believe it, and shit, my best friend won an Oscar. So I always say that's gonna be that's the book.
Gonna be the book right there.
And just being associated and being right next to that kind of life, I gotta tell this story.
Yeah.
And I remember you telling us about yours, and the same thing. You was gonna be in a group and change your name. And you was gonna blow up.
Tommy.
And Tommy Hilfiger said, "Hold on a second, nigga. You don't like my daughter now. We get my name back." Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get you OnlyFans, kid.
I wonder if I should start one.
OnlyFans.
I'd probably be the only fan
do some
too.
comedian shit. You could film what you doing right now and put it up there. You know what I'm saying? Even
Really?
though you got a platform already that this goes to.
I never thought
that'd just be an extra platform for your work to go to. It don't got.
Didn't think about that. I didn't think about that.
They're gonna be sending them requests.
They say
be one dude going, "Hey, buddy."
Hey.
The porno people's the ones that started the OnlyFans.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They came to us first.
Okay.
And signed a bunch of us up. And this was years ago. And I used to be like, that's when I still was uncomfortable with who I knew my fans would be.
Okay.
So I left them alone.
Okay.
And then one day I just did some shit, and that shit was
Ching,
like,
ching, ching, ching.
like, oh shit, I'm lit. I'm about to do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just
You make some money off that.
I make good money off it.
What do you charge for per person?
Well, it's like a membership. It's like $15 a month, and I got like 500 people.
Oh, nice.
But then you could also
Look, I'm trying to add right now.
No, you could charge to text them. That's
Oh,
a whole nother. They text me, you charge a picture.
To
You charge
for them to text you.
Conversation, yeah.
Okay.
Conversation.
So
I
everything
can
is a charge.
text you back, but
Okay.
you gotta $8, $10 to open it up to read it.
Oh shit!
I can send a
crazy.
picture, $8, whatever number I put.
That makes
Boom.
sense.
You
Wow.
gotta pay that to open that picture, and this is to them same 500 people. So not only am I getting the almost fit, it's $14.95 a month. Now I'm also, in addition to that, I send out personal shit. Oh, you want me to say your name, or you want it? It's a
happy
headache.
birthday,
It's a lot of
all that
work.
shit. Yeah.
'Cause then you got like 200-300 messages, and you gotta go back and forth and who's who, and so I had to get help. Like somebody, I remember I kept telling him that, like, I need some help to monetize this shit, because I don't know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Damn, I didn't know it was like that.
You know,
That's just crazy.
Yeah.
no, it
They
is.
want to talk
It
to you.
is. It is.
Hey man, ladies, if you want to, fellas, if you want to come, hey nigga, get in there. Give a fuck.
He'll text you
He
back.
don't care, man. Life is, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, it is what
If
it
it's
is.
green, it is what it is. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the squeamish
I'm
shit we
cool
ain't with no
with
more.
the choice I made. It's been almost 20 years now. You know what I'm saying? I came here in
Been 20?
02.
Wow.
I came in 02.
God damn. I always say that days go by slow, years go by like that.
Yeah.
Them motherfucking years. The next thing you know, you 20. Shit.
So I came home in 2000 after doing 7 years, and I was here by 02. So I know this more than I even know my own community. If that sounds weird, like I was locked up from like 14 to 24. I get here, and I've been here longer than I've been home in my own community.
Yeah, you own
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
When you start
I
becoming
thought
a man.
about that shit when I went home. Me and my mans was talking. He said it. And I was like, yo, you right. Fuck.
We got a call?
Caller.
Go ahead.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Nat, I'm one of your biggest fans.
What happened?
Where you
Hey,
from?
Nat, I'm one of your biggest fans.
Where you from?
Oh, that's what's up.
That's all you
It
got.
sounds
all
like
you
somebody
got?
fucking
That's
with me
it?
right now. What's going on?
This
What?
sound
I feel like it's
somebody-
Yeah,
Wanzer or
somebody
something.
fucking with me right now.
It sounds like
Who
it's
this?
I'm
Wanzer.
trying to figure out which one it is.
Yeah, is that Wanzo, one of them niggas? Is that Felonious? That's
Is that
Felonious.
Felonious? Is that you, Felonious?
That was probably Filoni.
Couldn't find out
Yeah,
that
he couldn't even. That nigga passed out on the phone. He's like, ice!
They cut on. They cut on.
That motherfucker got all giggly.
Felonious.
Oh, you talking to me?
100%. I was
That's,
hoping.
yeah,
I
that
was saying,
was
wait.
good.
Caller, you got it. Next time, commit,
on,
y'all.
Commit.
You gonna have some fun with the shit. Have some fun with it.
Yeah, I don't give a
Nigga
fuck.
said, I'm your biggest.
If you gonna call up gay, have a gay.
Yeah, nigga, stay in there. Stay in the
It's
gayness.
okay, it's all right. I ain't gonna tell
Don't lose your
nobody.
gayness, nigga, being
You gotta
cute.
stay in character.
Yeah. That motherfucker said,
Do the whole
I'm
scene.
your biggest.
Fan.
Start laughing first, nigga. You can't laugh.
I know.
You can't laugh at your own joke. Let us laugh. We finna roll with it. All right, so why you his biggest fan?
Yeah.
Well, cause he be on TV and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm actually right outside.
Yeah, he could have did that shit.
Standing right by his own
Other helmet.
I saw you fall. You could have did that shit, nigga.
Nah, I caught a situation like that one time. I walked by, I was like, yo, I like those shoes. Kept it moving.
Yeah.
And my DM, yo, you like my shoes? What's up? I'm like, all right, pull up.
All right.
Love.
Here's
Oh
a
my
question. Have you ever turned it down? Have you ever been like, I'm cool?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm not.
Directly to the person or in your mind,
Oh,
like,
come
"Hey,
on. You know how to backdoor shit.
hey,
You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
I'm gonna call you.
Not work time.
No,
Work,
I'm
you
talking
do
about
what
just
you
you
gotta
meet
do.
somebody.
Do some personal shit.
You
yeah.
met, like, you meet the girl in the club. She
Yeah.
ain't, you know.
No,
she,
yeah.
she
hell
a
yeah.
hard
I'm
sale.
not going for anything. It don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? I understand beauty and the eye of the beholder and all that good shit, but I mean, I'm
But
the one
for you,
beholden.
What
So,
you like? What you like?
What, like my type?
Yeah.
I'm my type is kind of all over the place.
Oh, okay.
But ugly is not one of them. You know what I'm saying?
You want me to sign something for you, baby? Because I ain't. Can't go.
But I always be cool. I ain't gonna just like, bitch, get out my face. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, well,
always
fuck
be
that.
cool.
'Cause you fucking off money then. Because she probably the main
Might
one
be
sending
for
shit.
Maybe one of those $14.95 numbers.
Yeah, she
you know
might
what
be
I'm
all
saying?
up in there,
So
yeah.
I gotta watch how I treat people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta eat. I got a
Now I
son
saw
getting big
you
as
were with
hell.
your son in the mall, man. That
Yeah.
was dope, man.
Yeah.
I just, I'm a dad, so I'm always
Yeah.
with my boys and my daughter. Your son was just chill back. He's like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
You kept going. He gonna do this and yeah. Your son was like, hey.
And he's 14.
He 14.
And he's FaceTiming me, his little friends in the back, and they look. It was like, hold on, that's your dad? Your dad is such and such. The next thing you know, the feed goes.
I'm out.
Well, he never did that again.
No,
He never did that.
he's a big kid, man. For 14,
No, he
He's a
is.
big kid,
He is a
man.
big fucking kid. I
Yeah.
be trying to tell him, like, dude, do
He-
something,
man,
man.
he-
Want somebody over. Jump on somebody.
Let's try this again.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is me.
Oh hey.
Speedy.
Oh, you call back. Go ahead.
This is something for totally different. This is for Friday. Speedy, could we please get these females in here who do not have extra chromosomes and that are not unattractive? Because the 90% of the women you have on there, they are not attractive and they have extra chromosomes.
Wow.
When is that on
Said they
Friday?
What
not
the
attractive
fuck?
and got extra chromosomes.
Attractive. She brought two attractive.
Yeah, she brought the little 19-year-old.
Yeah, what are you talking
That's on
about?
Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the time before that.
The time for-
Roxy Ray came last Friday. She was.
Yeah, she was fine.
Yeah.
Oh, and even what's her name?
Hey, y'all just gonna skip past that girl with the extra chromosome, huh? Because you done had a few of them on there who done had some extra and
What's extra
let me
chromosomes?
talk
Yeah.
to the person who actually is in the
Extra
business.
skin on her neck or
Have you
something?
ever had to work with a girl? Have you? I don't like saying that, but because they
But you
they
did.
get mad because when you call them slow
Couple
or
times.
school bus or all that type of shit.
Big head
They
bus.
were
People
slow.
want to get mad because you call them that.
said
I
So-
call
so
them
Missy was
extra
here.
chromosome. Have you ever had to work with
Nat,
someone
do you know Missy?
who you looked at and was like, this
Light
bitch
skin.
is off?
Misty Stone.
She had an ex. She
Yeah,
just
she
like
can.
she wasn't attractive.
I don't know who he
and
talking
she
about.
was ugly. I mean, that's both.
Yeah.
She wasn't attractive and she was slow.
Oh, okay.
What was she wearing? It was on Friday.
No, I'm just asking him, has he in his business, has he ever had to work with someone he was like, this bitch is off, or you can just pick who you want.
Extra chromosomes.
If you cuz me one more time, dude. Nah, cuz.
Oh yeah, all right, Vernon. Okay.
What
What he say?
He wanted to know if you ever worked with somebody who was extra chromosomes.
Oh, my bad. What you say?
That was cool.
I'm not sure what it was.
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know.
Something about working with. Have you ever worked with someone who was, I guess, had an extra chromosome?
Extra chromosomes.
You ever
Oh,
work
they
with
all
somebody?
got
Someone who you
extra-
look-
most of them.
that's
No.
extra
He might
Yeah.
mean literally like somebody that might have been a little slow.
Yeah.
No,
They wouldn't have him in the
nah,
business.
I
You never know. They
seen
got
that.
one-legged people in the business. They don't
That
discriminate.
one-legged not slow. He talking about like a retard. I mean, I'm
Would
not.
you guys-
sorry
Yeah,
not to say that, but
Why-
I don't know.
Would
like
you
a
discriminate with that
big
industry
head bus? I don't know.
with
What
that
you want me to
industry
say?
Head bus.
not
No,
let
I
the
don't
person
think
do it?
Short
I
bus,
think
shorter.
hey, a
You
lot
gotta
of
say
these
short bus,
motherfuckers
shorter.
is weirdos, but I would go just
never
that
seen
far.
that. I wouldn't even
just
Google it,
weird,
though,
not
but-
crazy. Like
Yeah.
this bitch might cut me during the scene or something. Nah.
They don't period
Yeah.
people like
Well,
that.
she
Plus,
might-
plus you meet them
yeah.
before you start shooting, right?
Yeah.
You meet the girls before you start shooting, right?
Yeah, I don't like to, but yeah, because then the bitch tell me some shit that just totally turned me off.
My boyfriend's here.
I don't want to have nothing to do with the
Get
bitch.
to
Yeah,
it.
walk in, get right
Get
to
to
it.
it.
Oh my God! I just had burritos
Don't say
last night.
shit to me.
I know.
Don't.
Funny.
Yeah, I don't want to
That's
talk.
funny.
You have a
Mr.
conversation with these bitches. That's when you like, oh, this bitch crazy.
Yeah.
Or this
Oh,
bitch
wow.
chromosomes is not whatever.
Which
you
means if
want.
she crazy, the
Oh.
pussy part off the chain. Normally, I don't know why they go together. Crazy.
Well, it depends on what kind of crazy. It's different kind of crazy to me. It's violent crazy, bust your window crazy, or just weird crazy.
I hate
Or
busting.
you know what I'm saying? It's aggressive crazy or
Yeah.
the other kind of crazy. It depends. You know what I'm saying?
Or it's a bitch
But
that's just
I'm
sitting.
not dealing with that on that
Yeah.
aggressive crazy. I don't give a fuck how good the pussy is. At some point, I'm out the back door. The bitch keep breaking my windows. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
A friend of mine had the other
not
crazy.
cool
This
with
girl
that.
would just sit in the middle of his floor and just rock. And I was like,
Nah, that's different.
Oh, that's a little
I say,
crazy.
man,
That
she,
might-
she in your living room on the floor rocking. He's like, all right, man.
But then again, that might be drugs
Nah,
too.
black
It
girl.
might be
Oh,
drugs.
wow.
Nah, that's a black girl who was sprung and didn't want to leave the house.
Oh,
She didn't want to leave. And he was like, yo, you got to go. She's like, no, I'm just sticking around for a minute. I said, you know
She
what?
was rocking.
I'm going to leave, nigga, because I don't want to be
that
caught
bitch
up in
might
this
have
shit. This
nowhere
that
to
bullshit.
go. She was homeless.
That's crazy.
She just got a little
Ain't
apartment.
never that deep.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Hey.
Check if she got a
Yeah.
Yeah.
pro tip, man.
Nah,
Make sure she got
yeah.
lodging.
Wow.
She got somewhere to
might
go.
Just ain't had nowhere else to
Yeah.
go.
Before we do this,
Shit, you think she loving you? That bitch ain't.
I was
got
just
no
with
home.
a young lady the other day, and she was like, I have a boyfriend, but I've never been to his house. And it's been 7 months.
You ain't got no boyfriend then.
I said,
Oh,
you've
yeah.
never been
How's
to his
that
house? She
your
said, well, I
boyfriend?
dropped him off in front of what I think was his house, but she's never been in his house.
so they chill.
So where do they go?
He always
chill
come
at?
over there.
Oh, okay.
That's
And I
It's probably
said,
messy or
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
he got a girl at
he
home.
might have somebody else. Yeah.
Ain't no
That shit
money.
could be a.
That's
that
what I
shit could be
said.
a- that
But he
could
said
be
that
numerous things.
his mom stays with him.
That's a good reason.
Okay, that's a good
Nah.
reason. It's also good.
No,
it's a
'cause
good thing to come up with.
But
Yeah.
but 7 months?
Come
Yeah,
on, you
but-
could have
yeah,
had.
yeah,
I at least
yeah.
got fucked at your
Mom
house.
and
So
on
much
lunch.
for a drink.
You mean the
Yeah.
mom's
Like,
always
you know
there?
what I'm
Some-
saying?
A
Something.
girl couldn't tell me
It could
that.
be in the
Yeah.
daytime. Let me
Yeah, I'd
just
swing
come
by
in
and pick
just
you
to-
up.
Yeah.
At least
let
you
me use
open the door.
bathroom. Let me go use the
Yeah,
bathroom.
yeah, you gotta.
I
you
gotta
use the
pee.
bathroom.
Yeah.
My mama's in
If
there.
If he,
What I gotta do?
so what? I can't go use the bathroom because your mom's in there, nigga.
Yeah.
Maybe his
The
mama
fuck
crazy.
is we teenagers?
Mama's type of shit, be in the middle of
I-
your living room,
With a
rocking
shotgun?
like
So here's the thing with his
Yeah.
women, it's hard to try to tell them, hey, bitch, that's a red flag because she like the guy. I'm like, I don't
That is a
know.
red flag.
Well, I said, well, so you ain't tripping?
And then you say something, then you a player hater.
Yeah, so it's like,
I'll be
yo,
like, bitch, just keep.
even though I know her, I
fucking
don't know
crib.
him. So I never met him. And I'm just like, I said, hey,
He not trying to pull
live,
up.
live your life.
Trying to,
He ain't
Live
trying
your
to
life.
pull up.
I
That's a
said, if
real
he got it
one.
down,
He
and
bullshitting.
I don't want to fuck up his shit.
Because
And he,
mama ain't there all the time.
That's a big problem with people.
Mama go to bingo or something.
yeah, she got to leave and go to church,
bowling.
Bible study.
Like, come on now. Shit.
Caller, what's your name and where you call from?
Speedy, that was an actual scenario where the girl thought the dude had an extra. She thought he was fucking around, and come to find out that nigga was a hoarder.
Oh wow, the guy wouldn't let the girl come to his house. She thought he was cheating. He was actually a hoarder.
Oh, he
What
was
was
a
it, a
hoarder.
show?
He had fucking rats and shit running around the spot.
Maybe.
Nigga had
Need to be
mad
black
mouse
hoarders.
traps sitting around.
all that stuff into consideration.
Yeah, but if I was dating a girl and I,
Your house, number one, because that's your personal space.
Yeah.
And I don't believe in letting bullshit in my house. That's number one.
yeah, but Vern, let me ask you a
7
question.
months
You
later?
can't go 7 months, and if I'm dating a young lady, I at least been over
You
one
should
time.
know if that's
Yeah.
bullshit by
Yeah.
then.
Wait a minute. But
Yeah.
see, here's the thing with that. If you're dating a lady, if you're dating someone for 7 months and you don't invite them to your house, there's something to that.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
I don't know exactly what it is, but it may be something about her that you go, you know what? No, she's not. I'll go over there.
Yeah, she's a hoarder.
Yeah, at some time I'm gonna want to spend the night at your house, or at least like that's it. Can I use your bathroom, bitch?
What if a person's not? What if that's not
Yeah.
their get down though?
No, I want to use your bathroom.
What if that's not my get down though?
I can't use your bathroom.
Yeah.
I like how passionate he's defending
There
that.
are people out here in the world who
Is he
do
a
not
hoarder?
like people in their house, who do not like people in their personal space.
But I'm dating the girl for 7 months.
7 months. Yeah.
You've been all up in her
So
personal
listen,
space.
how long it'll take for you to let a girl come into your personal
Yeah.
space?
Yeah.
I mean, it all depends on that person. Some people don't allow a person to meet their family if they're not together for a year.
Oh no, not no
Nah,
year. Nah, you.
I don't care. My mama done met all
Yeah.
kind of people.
Mine too. Yeah. I'd have. I just make it short because I know my mama would have went. Is that something? No. Come on over. Mama.
Because you make the
Yeah,
mistake,
she'll
right?
fuck it all up.
It's speedy. Everything is speed. Everything is speedy now. Everything is like, oh, well, we need to do this. Everybody want to be fast now. Everybody don't nobody
You
wanna
think that's
sit
because
there
of the
and come
pandemic?
And try to get to know somebody, because then if you don't know them and they're in your house, now they breaking in your shit, sitting in your.
Nah, I don't know people like that.
Damn,
like that
calm
happening
down,
before,
dude. This
Vernon.
nigga's really went through some shit.
Have you ever seen the show Soul Food?
I've
Yeah.
never. Yeah.
Show no. I seen
The movie.
Remember when the girl broke into the man's house and killed herself?
Okay, that's a movie. That's a movie.
Yeah, that's definitely a script.
That's
Sound
a
like
script, my
to
nigga.
Oh,
me.
he's talking about the show.
But see, the thing is that shit like that could happen.
No, there's a lot.
That shit sound like a movie.
Boulder
Yeah,
can
he's
fall on
talking
your
to
house.
the
Nigga,
worst
shit
one.
could
Yeah.
happen.
He
Fucking-
specializes in worst case scenario.
Yeah.
You need
That was
somebody
the-
like him.
Somebody can shoot a cannonball at you. Okay, what the fuck?
Last time a nigga shot a cannonball. Nigga like that motherfucker. You can't stand behind the cannonball because nigga, you'll be out of here. Bam!
I agree with you, Vern.
You need to be a risk analysis, nigga. That's what you need to do. For
Yeah. Because I don't know. At
aggressive
no
one.
point do I date somebody and scared if they come over, they going to steal something. But I know this much. If a female you with them for 7 months and
Yeah.
you've never been to her house, fuck out of here. I gotta use the bathroom just because I want to see.
No, I've
Break
dated
in.
women for a long time and never been to their shit because they
Never?
I personally like being in my space.
Yeah, I'm not
With
going-
that
I'm
being
not going
said,
to your
I'm
house.
not inviting anybody who's questionable, to his point, into my shit.
Oh, okay.
I sift through a lot. The people I fuck with, I could be wrong. I could find out a month down the line.
Yeah.
It's crazy,
But-
But did she say you couldn't come by? You just didn't
no,
go
I
by.
just be like, come here.
So what about the times when you didn't have somewhere to come to? You pull up then, right?
Absolutely.
Like fuck that.
Absolutely.
It's- we all
You
had
right here.
situation where we ain't had no.
Who is it?
Yeah,
Me.
You had a spot or something.
You go there.
Yeah.
And you keep getting rooms and all that. But I pull up. Like,
Right, be
yeah,
right here.
I ain't gonna lie.
Who is it? Me.
I
bitch,
might have
me.
a bag
Think
with
about
me.
going
And
in.
stay.
Me.
Might get comfortable.
The pajamas, toothbrush, and I don't give a fuck.
And
nigga.
me
I'm pulling
set my
up.
bag right by the
I'm
door.
pulling up. I'm right. Yeah, I'm definitely one of them dudes. I ain't gonna lie. Back, then, this is,
Yeah.
I'm 46 now, but I've done that, pulled up, and stayed. Like,
Like, I'm here.
while we talking
The
about
bag,
the chicks rocking on
everything.
the floor, talking about I ain't going nowhere. I know
That's
what was
what
up.
he pulled
Because
up.
I was
You got
that dude.
look. You got the remote.
Like, yeah, I can
Like,
chill
what's
and
up?
beat up.
What's up?
I ain't going nowhere
Oh,
until you
I'm
ask
finna
me
go.
to.
They hit you with. I'm finna go work. All right.
I'll be here. And when we take you, in your car, pick you up. I was definitely baby boy. I was baby boy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold you.
You was baby boy in it for
Yeah,
us?
because
That was baby
I
boy.
came from a different time. You know, nobody here.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
times that shit got hard and I wasn't going back home, nigga. I
I
made it
make this
happen.
work, bitch. I
Go
like
to the
you.
mall, meet something like, yo, all right, come over.
You
What?
lay it down, you buy yourself.
Don't invite me. That's like inviting a vampire,
Oh.
nigga. At that time,
She be on the phone.
Inviting a
She be on the phone. He won't leave.
he
He's
won't
here.
Still here.
He won't even. We can't even get in an argument. He don't even want to fight.
Yo, word, I'm not going for none of
Ain't
that.
finna argue, bitch. I like
all
you.
the dishes and everything will be done when you get home, though. You know what I'm saying? Better be made, all that shit. Yeah. Facts. I ain't gonna give you a reason to, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna be mad when you come home.
Well, you might even
you
have
cooking
a little
already?
milk.
Are you hungry,
Cooking
baby
with the
girl?
whole- Yeah.
You need some more groceries, though.
Everybody can get away with that shit. See,
No,
you walk into
no.
that house with a girl, you better obviously
Listen.
laying down what you need to lay down.
I understand that part too. I wasn't even gonna go there, but of
that's the
course,
obvious.
That part.
that's a big reason why I probably stuck around so
the
long. I ain't gonna lie.
That's the reason.
But
and then you was smart. You did that.
Then you put the
And
icing
then
on there.
Put the icing on it with the dishes
I
and all
cook.
that.
This is
Know what I'm
clean.
saying?
Come home, your bed made.
Yeah.
But I'm watching the game though.
Because ain't nobody doing like 3 minutes worth of work and her coming out. You can chill for a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta put that work in.
Out my house, I got
Your
work.
back gotta be like, all right, bitch.
I've done that at least twice.
I said twice.
At least twice.
Oh my God.
Maybe 3 times.
If you thought about it, could be 4. Who knows?
Could be 4, because
Oh my God.
Yeah, they like me.
yeah, I'm over that now. Now I'm paying loose to crying on it. Now I'm giving payback because they coming over there now to my spot. Don't want to leave. I'm getting payback now.
So you going to work? Bitch, everybody knows I'm going to work.
We all going to work together.
Going to work.
Together.
So your son, is he staying with you?
No, he stayed with his mother.
Oh, okay.
He's
You ever thought about
7
bringing him?
minutes away. No, he always, I'm running away. I'm coming to you. All right, come on.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's coming. One day he gonna be like, Pop,
I'm
back.
go back home. It's different over there with me.
Oh,
You
okay.
ain't getting away with all that
Oh,
sucker
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? So he immediately be like, I'm just going to go back home. All right, cool.
Yeah, wash the dishes. You know what? I'll be back.
I'll be. I'm just
Take
gonna
trash
go back
out.
home. You little motherfucker.
Yeah, my daughter do the same thing.
Either that or his mom's. Oh, I'll just bring it. I'm like, all right.
Come get him. Is he driving yet?
Nah, hell no.
Or can he drive?
14?
14,
I ain't even
14.
try to let him drive.
16.
Nick was
16.
driving that.
Well,
I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put.
16.
I'm gonna put him behind the wheel one day. I never even did that.
yeah.
Not even all that sit on my lap drive shit. None of that.
Yeah, if you do it now, like what I do with them in Brooklyn, is I just go around, let them go down the block, and then I tell them get out, and I'll turn the car around, I'll let them go up, and then the next day, I'll stay in the car, I'll stay on the passenger side, let them do, make sure you turn, and then every day just add a little
that's
something to
important.
it.
But I think you start off in a parking lot.
Yeah.
Parking lot.
Yeah,
Fuck
well, it's a
that.
dead end street that's by my house. It's a dead end street. Okay, cul-de-sac.
I moved the
Black-
first
black
time
and-
my
What he said,
uncle-
Dennis?
Yeah, black street, black neighborhood is a dead end street. White neighborhood is
cul-de-sac. Yeah.
I was giving you credit.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
my bad. Yeah, well,
I know my uncle's so-called teaching me how to drive. I hit them brakes so hard. That nigga was like, all right, put that shit in park. He was like, all right, now you done.
I did that with him.
Just that quick.
damn.
He didn't listen. This nigga would not listen to my older son. Listen to everything I said. We got it. I said, Nick. I said, hey man, come on.
Oh, yeah, it's a wrap.
He go,
Yeah.
Pop, I got it.
Nah, no.
So,
Nah.
Didn't work, Nick?
your friend got
Didn't
to show
work,
you how to
Nick?
drive. It's over.
How I learned, honestly, still in cars.
Hilarious.
Like 12 years old. I swear to you.
You gotta learn
I
how to
learned
drive.
how to
it.
drive a stick. Well, I'm trying to steal the car. And the motherfucker come running out the house. Nigga, by the next morning,
You
I
fucking
knew how
my
to drive a
trends
stick.
up.
That ain't gonna happen. But you didn't drive away that time. You had to get out and run.
No,
got
I
that shit out?
put that shit in first because I was told how to drive a stick, but nigga won't
Oh,
let me drive
okay.
they
I was
stick.
like, damn.
So I know put
Yeah,
on the
he
cusp, put
grinded
that
that
bitch
motherfucker
in
in there.
first, and that shit was like, but by the next morning, about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock that morning, I'm busting you, I'm doing all kinds of shit. Yeah, I'm chilling, pulling up, getting chicks and shit. Like, yeah, where we going?
Where
for
you
lunch
ignition
today?
at? Just get in,
Yeah,
bitch.
where the, no, I put the hat over the ignition.
Hilarious.
I put the hat on the
thing.
on the
like that. You
toggle
just
switch.
put your hat right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't see the ignition.
Yeah, we didn't do that. We just
Nah. I remember one time the chick stole my stolen car.
Is it
One
Long
time
Island?
my man stole my stolen car and crashed the shit into the pole. I'm like,
mad
yo,
at you?
Damn.
Why you
stealing
get my car
stolen
wrecked?
cars.
They used to always have like car stacks
Yeah, like one on this
all around
block,
neighborhood.
one
You
on
know
that
what they look
block
like.
over there.
Everybody know that nigga. That,
Nigga, I used to have one. I pull up in my driveway in my mama house. Just have it up out of there for my mother come home from work.
yeah. Or they
I
put
used
the
to pull up
put the
home
paper
like
plates
it
on
was
it.
really my shit.
Yeah.
Oil changes, all kinds of shit.
My man got his car back, and they
On the
took care of them
stolen car,
motherfuckers.
B.
Yeah.
On the stolen
You was
car,
on
I
the
used
up
to
and
get
up with
oil
that shit. Bringing it
changes.
to Midas and shit.
You getting service checks and
What kind of
shit.
car
You have the key.
It was a
you don't really
Mazda
need a key.
626.
You don't need a
You
key.
calling the Mazda dealership like, hey
It was
man,
a
can I
Mazda
bring that shit?
626.
I had a Mazda 626.
Was popping.
I had
Back,
one of them.
this was like
Mazda was
90.
popping,
Yeah, hell yeah, the Mazda 626.
No, y'all was known for
And the
Pathfinders.
Millennium. Remember the Millennium?
Where I was, we didn't have cars.
Where, in the city area?
city.
Oh, yeah, it don't make no sense having one there. It's better off just to have a train.
Out
Yeah.
Brooklyn and you got to Staten, they all have whips.
Yeah, you gotta have a V at that point. Yeah.
You niggas was driving the Pathfinders.
Pathfinders was lit. Yeah.
Man, that was like
Toyota
we
Forerunners.
Forerunner. See, we didn't do that
was
shit. We were doing the
But
trucks.
before that, the sidekicks, the
Sidekicks,
Migos,
nigga, yeah,
them little
yeah.
shits. Remember
Till
the
they
sidekicks?
till they found out that motherfucker flip over.
Yeah.
Flip over.
Yeah.
What's my man?
I remember that.
Forgot his name. Oh, he come on the TV said, "Can't drive these motherfuckers." He showed that motherfucker hit the left. That motherfucker car flipped, and every car after that flipped. I don't know how they did it.
You know that story was actually put out there by Ford.
Oh, yeah, because they were selling them motherfuckers like hotcakes.
Them, yeah.
They were selling them motherfuckers. They were $5,000.
Yeah.
This was 1980, 81, 82, and the side it wasn't the sidekick. It was the other one.
Not the Amigo.
Not those, because those was big. They made that one was a bigger truck, so he wouldn't flip over. But it was it's a little Jeep.
Tracker?
No, it was only $5,000. I remember that. They were selling them, and all you had to put down was $300. You can get the car. But when you turn, if you turn too hard, that motherfucker flip right over. And I hadn't seen one flip over till I saw it on TV.
That shit.
Oh, wow.
And the motherfucker flipped over. But they were going like hot Suzuki Samurai. Suzuki Samurai.
Okay, Suzuki
Samurai.
Yeah.
Suzuki Samurai. And they were made out of nothing. Like, you felt everything. You're like, God damn, nigga, what the fuck? You in
And
the
those
seatbelt.
fucking Montero Jeeps too.
I had a Montero. My older son nigga. So the back door is a huge ass back door. And my son was getting in, he had his hand like this, and I closed the door and I saw his little figure. So I was like, oh shit. He's like, Daddy. I was like, oh shit. And then cry like, my bad, you good? He's like, no.
Like, nah, I ain't throwing no footballs
Crush
this
these
weekend,
motherfuckers.
nigga.
Crush his fingers.
Crush his motherfucking fingers.
Aw.
Can't even ride
Part of
this
being a
bike.
single dad. Goofy, you got no kids?
No kids.
The fuck you waiting on, man?
Nigga, get a
Come
nut
on,
in.
you get one, man.
That's because you always invite them to your spot. Nut, nigga, get a nut in.
I know your parents is like, I know your mom like, come on, puppy.
Your mommy asking.
I'll be 40 soon.
Okay,
My
well,
parents-
shit,
My
nigga.
parents, God bless them, they don't really do the whole like, where the kids?
Oh, okay.
But I can tell that, you know,
Yeah,
they-
so
They
like-
would be happy if it
They would be
happens.
happy,
Like,
yeah.
nah, I feel you.
for
They
some
ain't
reason,
tripping,
strange
but
things
they'll be
happen
happy if it
that
happens.
nerves.
Ain't nobody never said, can I talk? We got to talk.
Oh yeah, I hate that when they do that.
Oh, yeah.
That shit
It's,
has
for me, every single
use
time it was,
condoms? Oh, shit, that's why. nigga.
he narrowed down what your problem was.
No, that's
Yeah,
why.
why you fucking up.
You take that off, nigga. Your world gonna change.
Chick told me to use a condom. We was humping for months. Then she was like, yo, this shit, because of the ball drop, I want to start using condom. I'm like, well, let me know next year. And switch that shit back, because I'm not.
Oh no,
it's
that should be.
even,
I'm not saying that
I'm
every
cool.
person I've ever had I use condoms. Every
Yeah.
day, obviously you get into things, but that's weird too. Like when you're not using them, and all of a sudden like, hey man, I just decided. You're like,
Yeah,
wait,
you like, what? Bitch, I'm cool.
We are not
I
going
ain't
back to
even-
that
I'm
shit.
not going back.
Not going
Why
back.
go back?
We are living life
You know
with
what
we
I'm
throwing
saying?
my dick on the table, bitch.
That is one thing about the genre. I went through. I'm not really big on condoms at all.
I mean, who's big on it, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Who's like, yo, fucking, I love condoms.
I got 8 kids.
You don't use
I
condoms?
ain't-
That's just whack.
Even if you start off with them joints, by the second session,
Yeah,
you trying to go
you
in raw
either
anyway.
forget it or just go.
halfway through it, you trying
Look,
to take it off.
you either
She
forget
don't
it or
say
you just put the
nothing,
tip in. If she don't say shit, you're like, do you
Yeah,
have a condom on?
okay,
I mean, do I need it? I mean,
And then everybody talk about that shit, and that's not what's going down.
No.
You know how many times I straight just, and it's okay, cool.
and you had your condom right here.
Yeah, had the condoms. I have them ready.
And
Don't
open
get me
the
wrong,
motherfucker.
I have them ready.
But you gotta have
Just in
that.
case.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
them ready. Just
Can
in
you please
case.
put it
It's
on?
just one of those that just refuse you. Oh, okay, no, I'm not. Stop not doing the sex act because you want me to wear a condom.
Yeah.
If we wasn't wearing condoms and then now you want me to wear a condom, then
I don't know what the fuck going on.
feel funny about it. But
what
if
we
you
doing?
start off with me doing that, then all right, we could roll with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't change it. You know
Just
what?
get the lube out.
Safe sex. Too.
Shout out to Shout out to Magic Johnson.
Shit.
Look here.
This is not.
The condom ain't gonna stop the Rona.
Yeah.
Can't kiss nobody.
Yeah, you're gonna be humping with the
Anybody had
fucking
some
mask
whole
on.
mask on?
That's when it's you just
Nigga,
like,
I was
bitch, well,
on,
I'm not even fucking
on
with you.
Pornhub, and I said, let me put this in. And they had the one with the bitch had the mask on. He had. I said, this is funny as fuck.
That's
I said,
just
on
the
this
gimmick
on
because they
Pornhub,
make you test
You could come up with
for all of that
anything that's
anyway.
in there.
Oh, it was just,
Oh, that's
somebody
funny.
was like, I want to see people fucking with masks on.
Oh
And
yeah,
it was in there.
Oh no, you could tap whatever you want to in there.
Yeah,
It's
that
all kind of
motherfucker.
genres in that motherfucker, man.
Now you guys know I'm making money off of those, right? When they put your or do
You
you?
can if you attack them right. You know what I'm saying? Either they take it down, either they gotta take it down, or they gotta cut you a little something off of what's going on with it.
Yeah.
But 9 times out of 10, they'll just take it down if it's not. If you're not that
No,
ill,
and now
like,
I'm glad you
they
said
looking
that.
at you like, who gives a fuck about?
If you
seeing
guys get a
anyway,
chance,
just take it down.
check out Fat Tuesdays on Prime. I'm on there, but they ain't send me no check. Yeah, I'm on Guy Tori's Fat Tuesday. They
They
talk
was
about
just interviewing him about some football shit earlier today.
Yeah, it came out. It's actually really good. It was dope to see because I remember when Guy Tori started Fat Tuesdays at the Comedy Store. But you get a chance, check it out. I am on there. Didn't get a check. Didn't interview.
Wow. Well, who bushes we gotta hire?
I'm a call guy. I'm a call guy. Be like Guy Tori. I didn't get no check.
You know what I'm saying?
That would be Amazon because Amazon
call a few people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they did.
Yeah, so.
I be seeing guy on the golf course all the time.
Yeah, we know where you at. We know.
Roll up on
Pull
them.
up on him.
On a 7
Pull up on you.
And you do like, hey, partner. So you don't know, nigga. That, hey, partner.
That's a hey,
Talk to you for a second.
Fat
dog.
Tuesday.
Yeah. I need that
That's
money.
Wednesday.
But yeah, if you get a chance, check it out. It's very good.
Yo, do they still do the improv on Mondays?
With D-Ray.
Tonight with D-Ray. Yeah,
D-Ray,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
D-Ray's
I
still
haven't
there.
been since the pandemic, but
Yeah.
I know they started it back. But
Yeah. They make you wear the
about
mask to
9
the table.
o'clock. Oh, you got to wear a mask while you sitting in there?
Yeah, but once you start drinking, you take the motherfucker off. And-
Whatever.
which is the
Everybody
weirdest
do
shit in the
that.
world.
Everybody do that.
I guess you don't get it at the table, nigga. Walk around, you get
That shit is the dumbest shit ever.
It's just
walking with the mask, but you can
they
take it off
so
when you
scared to
sit
shut
at
this
the
shit back down because when it was shut down, it was a motherfucking man. You could get from L.A. to the Valley in 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, hell yeah.
It was like Twilight Zone. It was a beautiful thing.
No
That
traffic.
first day, I was like,
It was kind of weird, though.
Yeah,
It was a
wasn't
little
nobody on the
weird,
highway.
but-
Yeah.
And the
a
stores
little
was weird. Like, because at first, remember, you could go in the store, and then when they was like, nah, you can't even come in this motherfucker. You could only order. I remember one time you could only order your food online.
Yeah.
Like, don't even come near fucking the
all
restaurant.
that shit was closed down.
Like,
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah,
if you ain't in your
yeah.
car,
Yeah.
looking out your window, handing you a bag, it ain't happening.
Yeah.
It was a strange time, bro.
Man, it was
That was
dead.
a strange fucking
Couldn't
time,
work
bro.
out with no gyms.
Yeah,
Niggas was at the park running.
Running, doing the push-up
Yeah.
challenge.
Walking up crazy.
And I got tired of that because it always remind me of jail, bro. Like doing
What? Oh,
push-ups
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit like that. That shit would be, I started, you know what I mean?
You be right
Like,
here.
Damn, I'm
Oh,
home.
shit,
What the
I'm in
fuck
the bunk.
am I doing? I'm back.
Now you writing letters.
Bullshit.
Let me write
That
this
shit
bitch a
remind me of
letter.
the penitentiary, nigga. That's why I don't do pull-ups, push-ups, none of that shit.
Yeah.
Dips. I don't do none of that. Yeah, give me some weights like a fucking gym, nigga. I can't. Nah, that shit really
Funny
fucks
as
with
fuck.
me.
Nigga right here.
Thinking niggas
God,
gonna stab
nigga.
you.
You got my back, homie? You got my back, nigga?
Yeah, hold me down, I'm about to do these pull-ups, B.
Yeah, you gotta add a homie behind.
Word up.
Hold it.
I don't know how I know it, but I know if you here, nigga. Hey,
Yeah, hey, you vulnerable.
watch
Even
out.
if you up under the weights.
man, you gotta make sure the homies with you. You gotta make sure somebody
That's
there.
when
nigga.
they get you.
That's the thing.
Nigga,
I
Bing,
know
bing.
niggas that took showers with their sneakers. Well, I was one of them. I took showers with my
Oh yeah,
sneakers on, nigga.
oh yeah. 'Cause
Wow.
one thing about fighting,
I
nigga,
slipped my shoe
ain't
off,
nothing
washed
fly about
my
fighting in this motherfucking shower, nigga.
Back on, nigga.
You been in that shower, nigga, with no shoes on. Then you gotta grab this nigga. This
Especially
nigga
when
grab
beef
you.
is lit.
So
Nah,
it's a
nigga,
bad look.
You in there real quick. and you got your sneakers on, like, you know what I'm saying?
And it's the ones you don't give a fuck about.
One
They
man
ain't the
show.
real sneakers.
I wouldn't make it too
yeah.
It ain't the sneakers they mail to you. It's the ones you don't give a fuck about.
Yeah, it's the joints the
shower shoes.
Procast joints, the All Star.
Oh, they gave y'all Procast
All Star.
That's what they gave y'all.
Wow.
No, that's not what they give you, but that's what I had to take a shower. Those are my shower slippers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The low cut All Star Air Force, not Air Force. The you know what I'm talking about.
God.
Chuck Taylors. The low
Chuck.
cut.
because they
The
thin,
Chuck.
you know what I'm saying? They thin,
Not
you
the
know
high
what I'm
top
saying?
ones.
They
That's
probably
no
dry
good.
quick, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
We are
Got
talking.
the
No, we
canvas,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
it's
just
perfect.
air them out real quick. Yeah.
That's
So
right.
you know, I'm not saying they put them all the way on. I use them as kinda slip them on like slippers, kinda. I don't put the back over the heel,
No.
kinda.
Oh, wow.
But that's
you're
still
basically
good
saying
enough.
You don't want to get literally and figuratively caught slipping in there, so you need
Yeah,
like traction.
period. I need traction. Don't want to get caught slipping.
You drop your soap, the shower is over.
That shit is not.
I'm fucking
That
with
shit is. I don't know. That shit. If that shit was happening, that shit had to been in the 60s, 70s. And
Like
shit. I don't know.
when the motherfucker
Nothing
West Club
about
did the
that.
shit when they did what was it, HBO, and my man said, yeah, you get the salad toss, dog.
Oh, the booty like water?
Yeah. So I'm watching the shit. I've been there. I mean, don't get me wrong, the shit go down.
Yeah.
But they only fuck with the motherfuckers. That's what they do.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
they
what
ain't
you
trying
do,
to
that's
make
what you
nobody
do.
that.
Like,
they
don't
ain't trying to
beat you in
make
the
it-
head
yeah.
and take you.
Yeah, they
Nah,
ain't doing
I've never seen that. I did a whole lot of time in jail, bro.
Now, if
And
that's who
I've
you
never
are when
seen
you
that.
come in there, that's who you
Never
gonna be the
seen
whole
that.
time you there.
Trust
You-
me, it's enough homos
Yeah.
running up
They
in
ain't
there
no- yeah.
when you
You
just
ain't got
like,
to
yo,
make
you need
nobody
just a couple
one.
pack of cigarettes or however they work it out. And I've never physically seen it. You just know what's going on in there. You, they hot. They
and then
both
they
in the
go,
bathroom
"Hey, man."
stall together. Like,
They'll
what the
go,
fuck?
hey, man, the
You
shower's
know what's
closed.
going on.
It'll be a random nigga or the shower's closed. No. Okay, nigga, it's closed.
Yeah.
Ain't no shower running, but it's closed. Okay, nigga,
Yeah,
that's
you
what we
like,
doing.
yo, hold on, you know what's up. But you ain't gonna go running up in there.
What y'all doing?
What y'all did? Who does that?
You trying to be about that life. You,
Yeah.
what y'all doing?
Anything, you going the
James,
other
why
way,
they
like-
doing that to you?
Yeah, right.
Hey, now you
Protect yourself. Protect yourself.
Blink if
at
you
all
scared.
times.
You need help? You cool? You don't want that shit.
If he taking it, put up a peace sign. I call a CO or something. I ain't coming in there.
You got a visitor.
You got a visitor.
Oh,
Protect yourself at all times, B.
Fuck, man. When you doing the show? Tomorrow? Or you hanging today?
We gonna start. But I was out of town.
What
I went
the
back home
fuck?
for like a
He was
month.
missing. Remember, he was missing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Well, that was.
Well, Eric, when your show come out, always watch it, nigga. You be like, and then you and Nick act like the camera ain't even on, like y'all
Yeah,
just
we
kicking
just be
it
chopping
at the
it up,
club.
yeah.
No, it's crazy, man. So I told the bitch, I'm like, what they talking about?
Yeah, like
And Nick be like, no.
Yeah, the funny thing is, we be chopping it up as soon as I walk in here.
Yeah.
We miss half of that. By the time we press record, we didn't talk for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes already. You know
This
what
is
I'm
Trust
saying?
me,
You
I'm
know,
watching.
I'm glad you picked that because this is funny though, because I have to read each person kind of different.
Yeah.
So I noticed when that's like, nah, he didn't do too good when we try to plan it out too much.
Yeah,
I
no,
can
I was like,
you
damn,
gotta
all
just
right.
press record.
So I was like, we just gotta kick it, and then whatever happened. So I'm glad it
Because
worked
y'all
out.
came on, I thought I missed something. Because
A few
you was like,
plans
no,
in there,
man.
but
See,
yeah,
I
other
told
than
the
that-
bitch, and I'm like, what bitch?
Wait, when did this start? When did this
It
conversation
just starts
start?
off. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
You
You gotta be a little more
yeah.
mindful about that. I get it. I get
Nat,
it.
you always
the
got
whole
your drink ready. They say, oh, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, I got my drink.
So,
yeah, nigga, be
I
lit.
told him
You
this.
see, I went and got my little drink.
Yes, he
I'm like,
got
nah, you put me in front of this shit. Nigga, got my
That's
anxiety
funny.
all high.
That is funny.
So you get a chance, man. Give me your information, man.
Yo, Nat Turner, 88 is my handle on Instagram. It's also my handle on OnlyFans.
Is Nat88.
Yeah, Nat Turner, 88. That's Turn Her. NATTURNHER.
Turner. See, you thought
Yeah,
Donzel was a dope ass name.
I was trying to figure out, like, why not Turner?
I mean, Nat Turner was a slave.
No, I
well,
know
well, that
that.
was just because I knew I would be doing a lot of interracial scenes. So that I played that part where I was like, nigga, fuck that. My name Nat Turner. I'm coming in this bitch kicking up dust. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. I wanted to be on some nigga shit. That's it. Who more nigga than that nigga? You know what I'm saying?
It's bad. Yeah, the world open for you right there. Oh,
Yo, it was an aha moment for me, for sure.
Nah, but I just.
that's when you feel like you from New York. That's when you got.
Facts.
You gotta go, son.
crazy, son.
Yo, B.
You know what I mean?
Son,
Son, yo,
crazy,
check
son.
this out.
You gotta go New York. You gotta go like Gully. You gotta be.
It's funny as
Yeah,
hell
yeah.
when I try to imitate the ultimate New York nigga. Oh my god, that shit is so funny.
Oh my god.
I even be getting frustrated, like nigga, calm down, nigga. All right, nigga,
ain't that
all right.
serious, son.
Shit.
Nah, I mean, man, nah,
Come
man.
on, B. It's not that. You know what I
Make
mean?
sure I go there. Give your information there, Sebastian.
Sebastian Sozy, man. I'm on Instagram just as me, Sebastian Sozy. I don't post a lot of shit, so you probably ain't gonna get too entertained.
Hilarious.
But you know,
You got some shit coming out? You got shit coming out? You got shit coming out?
Yeah. I'm usually on cop shows playing a cop, or I'm playing a criminal.
Well, post that shit
Cop
on
2.
your DM.
Cop 2.
Now I just came on a Law and Order episode that was pretty heavy.
Oh, which one?
Last thing, it aired like 2 weeks ago. SVU.
Did you rape a kid or something? Did
No,
you?
my kid got raped. Actually.
Oh God.
Why did you?
Oh shit.
It's
always
SVU.
honest.
It's
Always-
SVU.
always like
It's
that.
a special shit,
Yeah.
man.
Kidnapped and a whole bunch.
Did you cry? Do you have to cry? Or you was like, yo, get my son. I love
He
him.
was there, like, what'd you do to my son? How dare you?
You
It was a whole
fucked
lot
him.
of
This
that
guy
shit.
fucked this fucking guy. Fucked
And then
him.
like in between that was Bum Thumb. That's pretty much all. Yeah.
Yo,
Do you-
Speedy,
do-
we gotta figure out some angles to get the kid on something. Know what I'm saying? Some type of
Come
something.
on, man.
Know what I mean? I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to cross over to that situation.
Come on, man.
And it'd be funny, like, hold on, ain't that fucking
Have you play a police officer? Have you as a police officer?
child was raped.
Yeah. Have you play a police officer?
And I'm here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Is he gonna take his clothes
Ain't
off?
like
No,
I gotta
bitch. He's a
fly
real
in
police
somewhere
officer.
to do it.
Come on, man. We got you.
Hey, police
Go
officer.
ahead, Doc.
What up, y'all? Catch me at 8 Out Laughs. Catch me here
She
Thursday,
do laugh.
4 p.m. with the No Name Show.
It's funny, y'all. Y'all gotta watch that
Yes.
show. It's funny as hell.
Hilarious.
I gotta talk to Will. I didn't know that nigga jump. That nigga, you see the jump rope?
Who?
Nigga Will.
William.
Jumped the shit out.
Oh,
Will.
yeah, William.
Nigga. I thought this nigga was a boxer. I was like, this nigga did the
He's
shit.
a boxer. He is a boxer.
Well, I mean, like,
He,
He does box.
He trains.
Like Michael
Yeah,
B. Jordan
he
boxing, like real shit.
Yeah, he be boxing.
Like Creed.
so you don't let the
Yeah,
light skinned
he's
nigga
funny.
slip you up. Y'all get caught up calling the light skinned motherfucker. And bing, bing,
Yes.
get knocked out. I mean, Nat knocked you out too, but.
This one, yeah.
And he gonna jump rope afterwards.
Like nothing.
That's gonna be fucked up. At least Nat doesn't knock you out. He'll pick you up, be like, all right, nigga, so you good? You know, set
Yeah,
you back
boom.
down and put you back in your car. All right, don't raise your
Yeah,
voice
yeah.
at me no
I be
more like
trying to
that.
Stop all that shit nowadays. I was an asshole at one point, but I don't know.
You
Shit
you
just
easy now.
changed.
You
Yeah,
just
it's
chilling.
like-
You getting older, man.
Yeah,
got a
it's
son.
Like whatever, bro.
Life is good.
Yeah.
You fucking bitches.
I'm home.
You home.
I'm home.
You got a motorcycle you can fall off of. Yeah,
Yeah.
this shit going on before you know it.
Couple chick spots if I don't want to
Yeah,
leave.
you don't
just
wanna
stay
be bothered.
fucking. I'm having a good time.
It's
So
all
I
right.
gotta remind myself of that shit.
Hey,
Did you wake
man.
up in a slump too? Sometimes you
You gotta
like,
look at the other side,
then
like
you get
what
to
it could be.
thinking, Like, oh, nah, I'm good.
You good.
We go
Yeah.
get on my bike and go ride down PCH or something. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
fuck
up,
it.
nigga.
Speedy is
Play
funny
some
on
Otis
everything.
Redding or
That's
something,
Speedy
nigga.
IZ funny on everything. Comedian Speedy on
Delphonics.
Facebook. Don't forget, man, it's going down all this week, man. Wednesday we back here on What You Watching Wednesday.
Sugar free.
Make sure you go check out Fat Tuesdays on Prime. It's really, really good. It don't even cost. It's free.
Fat
Yeah.
Tuesdays.
Fat
Watch it.
And also too, man, check out the Janet Jackson thing. Just watch it on Prime, because if you watch it on regular TV, it's like 10 commercials between every time she talks.
And I got
But her
Prime,
story is
so
off the
I need
chain.
to utilize
Her story is
that shit.
incredible. Her daddy, she told her daddy, "Look, I'm cool. I don't need you to manage me."
Wow.
And he had to say, "All right, baby, go on and do you." And so she did herself. But it's really, the parts I saw was really good. We'll be back here Wednesday, then Friday, and then my son, Brooklyn, game tomorrow if y'all want to come to the game, and then his senior game is Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Who they play?
Who they play? Yeah.
Grant.
Oh, that's gonna be nice.
Grant High School. It's supposed to be a good
wow.
game.
Okay.
How was
and-
that game that when I saw you had went to?
Oh, Taft and El Camino, and Taft beat El Camino, beat the brakes off of them.
Oh damn.
So now Birmingham or Taft, will be the winner of the division. We'll see.
So Taft really lit.
Yeah, the
And
one
this
kid.
motherfucker going to Taft and you not even. Man,
Yeah, the
I'm
one
about
kid.
to-
His
I'm
brother's
about to
there. They're
figure
playing
this
NBA.
shit out.
Jalen Green.
Yeah, Taft's always been a
That's what I'm
sports
saying.
school.
Like, bro,
Like
Yeah.
they got
he need to get involved.
They got
whether
like
he
Yeah.
good or not.
Well,
just
they
get
close. They're not
involved.
Sierra Canyon, but
they
they're
got like
close.
four. No.
They
They
close.
better. No. As a school history,
because they always had good players.
Yeah,
They always had good players.
They got like
they
four
don't play
world
well.
champions at TAF, like NBA.
TAF has always had
NFL,
some good players.
Like everything.
Okay, cool. And they bust them from LA. These ain't
well,
Valley
El
kids.
Camilo's up the street.
Nah.
These Valley kids.
Jordan Farmar raised
That's
in the Valley,
interesting,
played for TAF. Steve Smith.
Yeah, kind of.
It's
It's shifted a little bit.
Went to
LA
TAF.
at one time, Crenshaw, all that was fire. Now most of the kids get bussed out here. They live in LA, but they get bussed out here just because it's a charter school. And then now you can, back in the day you couldn't leave your neighborhood and go to another school just because. Now you can. You can pretty much go anywhere you want to go now.
Because I always wanted to know what it was like not being from here, what it was like to grow up in the Valley, or even grow up in Watts or Compton or any of that. Like I be having those. I know I come from more of that Compton, Watts type of upbringing, but I've spent a lot of time in the Valley, and I'll be watching these kids come home from school. When I go pick up my kid, I'll be like, how is this
too
like?
easy?
This shit is
You can just walk home?
He talking about the PCH, man. You ever drive down Malibu and like by Pepperdine and shit and be like, some of these
from
kids
they schools?
are born and
Oh
raised
my
here.
God.
Yeah.
Like when you watch like Brody Jenner,
It's different, bro.
Yeah, the motherfuckers living a different life.
But you're like, yo, if I was born and raised here, my head would probably be in the clouds.
It's a little different.
Like, I always say to me, like when you think, especially basketball, like New York, like if you missed the basketball in New York, you a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Here you could just be all American. You gonna be nice.
Yeah.
But when somebody say Mr. Basketball in New York City,
Nah, it's different.
bad
That's what a
motherfucker.
mecca is when it comes.
Ballers like that in the NBA, like that. Like
well, they do. Them
I
niggas
was
is
gonna
nice.
say that too. West Coast got the best hoopers of all time. If you go down the list, they all
Before
come
I
from
get to
Cali.
arguing, I'm gonna do my research and I'm gonna come back at you on that. Because as a New York, I'm like, what, nigga?
Easy.
What you talking about?
It's not even
Dude,
close.
what you talking about?
New
dude?
York, I don't know,
Come on,
nigga.
Y'all
dude.
could dribble,
What you
nigga. That's it,
talking about,
nigga.
dude?
Y'all could dribble, nigga, and
I'm gonna
that's
do my
it.
research on
That's
that.
it.
I'm gonna do my science.
Yeah.
I'll go
I'm
to
gonna do the
fucking
math.
Cleveland,
Yeah.
some white boy from some school that was taught how to play defense by some dude, lock my ass up. I'll be doing all this in and out behind the back shit. He'll be like, what you doing? I'm like, okay, I thought it
I'm
was
just waiting on you.
They just like the people in the NBA. Most of them seem to come from. They're from like country places. Like,
Yeah, some of the white boys are nice, but
just what
I
I
give
do
New York
know-
I give New York their proud. Them niggas
Listen,
nice.
what I
Them
do
niggas
know,
nice.
if I grew up in Alabama, I
LA.
would be fucking.
Oh, yeah,
say
oh, yeah,
Russell
oh, yeah.
Brick, fucking that. Fuck that.
Hall of Famer, bro.
Fuck out of here. But anyway, yeah. If I grew up in Alabama, I've been in the NFL.
Yeah, you been in the NFL, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
You corn-fed.
No, it would have just been that. Balls to the wall, that.
I think that's what I mean.
Yeah.
What position you play?
I play linebacker and
Oh,
fullback. Yeah. Facts. Yeah.
Yeah, linebacker, yeah. Hey, hopefully y'all had a good time, man. Hey, be careful out there. Wear your mask, bitch. Don't just walk around without your fucking mask
Don't
on.
ask podcast
Yeah.
tomorrow. Pull up.
Oh, and don't forget our sponsor, BSB all day. Go get it. However you got to get it. It's the best
get it. Let me
shit
get
in
it.
the fucking world that you could ever have.
James Harden.
All right, let me get it.
Best ever.
No,
Yeah.
that's my guy. That's my guy.
Paul
James
George.
my guy. Like
Paul
he
George.
see me, it's all love.
All them is
Drew
I fuck with
Holiday.
Paul George too.
Yeah, some nice niggas.
I never met Holiday.
DeMar DeRozan.
Look in New York.
I know DeRozan.
Why you asking me? I'm not from New York.
I know these niggas. That's crazy.
Carmelo.
I get it.
Melo.
All the
Okay,
ball.
so name some
Mark
New
Jackson.
York niggas. You keep
Carmelo,
naming like,
Mark
okay,
Jackson.
Mark Jackson.
Hold on, these are old
Queen,
niggas. I'm
Kenny
only,
Smith.
I'm
Kenny
only talking
Smith.
about dudes who still playing.
Sick with it. Not sick with it.
I'm only
sick
talking-
with it from here.
Pop. Y'all naming old players. I'm talking
No,
about right
fuck
now.
that.
I'm sorry, Nick.
You Googling. Get your Google. Hey, nah, that
You
ain't
got a
fair.
phone too,
No,
bro.
but
What are
I'm
you
not.
doing?
Nah, I ain't feel like doing
Cause
all
y'all
that.
weak out there, man. Y'all could dribble, bro, but
I
that's
like New
it,
York.
bro.
I give it to him.
there's
I played at Rutgers. I
There's
played
no
Rutgers.
system funneling kids into like learning how to play professional basketball. It's just dudes in the park just busting ass. They
Busting
can
ass,
ball.
yeah.
They can ball.
I ain't mad.
Listen, man.
I played at Rutgers.
Yo,
Nick.
that's tomorrow. I'm trying to.
Amen.
That's tomorrow.
Won't he do it? All right, y'all.
I'll be watching.
Make sure you tune in.
I'll be
tomorrow.
watching. And we out, y'all.
No, I always worked with her before. No, I'm trying to get her to come to the podcast.
Oh my guy.
Yeah. All right.